Buenas tardes a todos, ¿qué tal estáis? Bueno, veo que está por aquí Juan. ¿Qué tal, Juan? No sé si sigues por aquí. Comentaros que, bueno, como ayer dijeron que había un especial, un stream especial de hecho Wonder 4, pues pues como estos días que suelen hacerlo, pues he decidido coger y verlo en diferido. No he podido ver en directo porque a las 2 de la tarde y a las 2 de la tarde estoy trabajando porque tengo que ganar dinero para vivir. He decidido, pues bueno, verlo en diferido con la gente que quiera apuntarse y que quiera comentar un poquito conmigo lo que ha sido el dev stream, ¿vale? Porque nos han mostrado prácticamente 2 horas de juego, ¿eh? Y ya está bastante bien. Recordad, si alguien no miró Twitter ayer, ¿vale? Dijeron que la raza, la cultura y el tomo lo iba a elegir la comunidad, votando en su Discord, ¿vale? Entonces, podéis, bueno, imaginar, yo lo dije bien claro en Twitter, si nadie no me leyó, era de hacer sapos o ranas de Shadow, de las sombras. Y fíjate tú que ha salido ganador las ranas, ha salido ganador las sombras y ha salido ganador el tomo de las almas. Así que vamos a ver qué tal se les ha dado. Lo he mirado un poco por encima, pero bueno, poco, ¿vale? Así bueno, vamos a ir quitando la musiquita y vamos a ir dándole. A ver, que ponga esto. Vale, vamos a ver. Aquí, bien. Pues en ello estamos. Voy a quitar el chat que está ahí, no sé por qué. Y nada, vamos a verlo. Voy a quitar la música un momentín para que se quiera apuntar. Hombre, Álvaro, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás, tío? YouTube se te da mejor, que en Twitch. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo vas? Vamos a darle caña entonces. Vamos a ver el... Joder, ¿por qué? A ver, fuera esto. Ahora. Voy a subirlo un poco. Bueno, este es el stream que han tenido hoy. Muy bien, me alegro de que hayas terminado de trabajar ya el jueves. Yo voy a relajarme, voy a ver el vídeo que han presentado hoy de Age of Wonder 4. No tiene subtítulos, así que lo que nos enteremos.
Ancient Wonders, the gameplay side of that, the tactical combat maps, and also the siege system, which we're not showing today, but you know, that's for another time.
People have been really trying to figure out how the siege system works. So
yeah, well, in due time, they'll know.
Creo que han sido 2 horas y 9, ¿eh? ¿Qué pasa, Sonata? ¿Qué tal? Tú ya te lo has visto, ¿eh? Puedes ir comentando todo lo que hayas visto en el momento que salga, ¿eh? No os hagas spoilers.
I've seen where this thing is going, so I have a very fun idea of what we're going to be playing today.
Okay, let me hear it.
Sí, que se lo van a pasar bomba jugando, y han dicho.
We're going to do Paradise Plains. This is the Fabulous Blessed Fields.
Paradise Plains.
And the really fun thing about this realm is it has this trait, disdain for evil.
So we're going to play evil.
Muy bien.
We're going to play very evil.
Okay, I see where this is going.
So the fun here is going to be that we're going to be evil and they're not going to like it.
O sea, todos son buenos.
For the rest, these are endless
Disdain for evil.
Flowers, weeds, and you know, we're going to make a small change.
Qué curioso, van a jugar en ese mapa. O sea, se van a coger una raza evil y van a jugar en un mapa que odia a los evil, ¿no?
So it's going to be lush, it's going to be green. There's a lot of adventures to be had.
Hay muchas Ancient Wonders. Ese es el Dev Diary. Con Jordi fue con el cabello para que me diera una key, ¿eh? Y bueno, van a crear la facción que ya hemos comentado, va a ser una facción de las sombras, de ranas, porque es lo que ha salido. O sea, Jordi es el de los rizos. Tiene pinta de ser un cachondo.
So clearly,
Clearly,
the best option, which is Totkin.
Totkin. O sea, ya ayer lo vi en las votaciones y estaba a tope Totkin. O sea,
And let's have a look at the body traits. Now, I quite like resilient because it gives the additional status resistance.
Yes.
Que me da
But,
mucha luz por aquí.
and I'm glancing here at the cultures, I want to swap our mind trait out. And I want to go with overwhelmed tactics.
And I already see where this is going. This is because we're going to be playing with dark, I see.
Yes, Dark
Sí.
has a lot of shock units. Have
A ver, que no hemos
single
visto lo
AP
que han
attacks mostly.
en...
Yeah.
And
¿Qué vas a
standing
votar
next
tú,
to each other,
Sonata?
you know, gives a nice little critical hit chance.
¿Qué vas a
bonus.
votar?
So we're gonna
Yo
see if
sabía
we
que
can,
Souls
use that a bit in
y
our
lo que no,
combat.
lo que no
Like
tenía
that, we like
decidido era la raza. Pero bueno,
and
eran los sapos o
And like we
ratas.
said, we're gonna go for the dark culture.
Yo quería
So
las
we're gonna
ratas.
already start off evil because I think
Yo no voté a los
one of
sapos, yo voté a
their
las ratas.
starting bonuses is
Yo quería
to be
ratas de las
evil,
sombras.
which is a
Bueno, voy a
great
empezar con
starting
Dark.
bonus.
Bueno, ya veis.
So not all of our
El tema
cultures have
Dark,
a lot
que es bastante interesante. Las ciudades pueden negar la estabilidad, o sea, no tienen penalización por estabilidad, pueden tener una desestabilidad de la hostia, o sea, ellas no cuentan para eso. Las ciudades únicas estructuras ganan knowledge, ya lo veremos, ganan conocimiento. Esto es como lo que hemos explicado hoy en el vídeo, que evidentemente no habréis tenido tiempo para verlo, pero sus estructuras sustituyen, creo que he visto de reojo, sustituyen a las estructuras que producen dinero y quitan dinero y produces knowledge en este caso conocimiento. Recordar que en la cultura materialista sustituyen las que producen comida y les quitas comida por producción, ¿vale? Son el Grand Meal y el otro no me acuerdo cómo se llama, era una granja especial de productores, a tope. Entonces aquí tenemos. Y también tienen un income especial por la prisión y las criptas, ¿vale? Que acordaros que eso está en la Torre de Magos, ¿vale? Y que es específico y solo se da en la Ciudad del Trono. Estoy puesto, es que me lo estudio todos los días. Y la especialización sí, bueno, sí que las especializaciones son infligir estados negativos en las unidades, explotando el cult of the weak, ¿sabes? El culto de la debilidad. Y bueno, que tiene un alineamiento negativo. Bueno, a mí me mola mucho para empezar este tipo de facciones.
Mhm.
Si digo en
As you
algún
can
momento
see,
fracciones, me
the
lo decís,
cities
que
can
no estamos en
negate
clase de
city
matemáticas.
stability. So we don't really care how our toads are feeling like. They could be grumbling all day, and we simply don't really care about it. They have some unique city structures, granting knowledge and extra income from prisons and crypts.
Sí, lo está
That's
aplicando ahora
where
él.
heroes go once we capture them or we kill them. So that's
¿Qué
great.
tal,
You'll be
Santino? ¿Cómo
collecting,
estás?
like,
Estamos en
nice
Hecho
collection
Wonder
for
viendo qué
ourselves.
tal está esto.
And specializing in inflicting
Santino, ¿a ti te
negative saves
gustan
effects
los
and
juegos de
explain over
Paradox
Cold the Week. So if you can
tipo
hover over Cold the Week, let's see what it does.
Stellaris, tipo Victoria y todos esos, el Europa Universalis y todo
So
eso?
yeah, dealing extra damage on
A ver, Call of the Week hace un 20% más de daño a las unidades debilitadas y atacan
units that are weakened, and attacking units with weakened grants the
attacking
unit
y si encima atacas a unidades debilitadas, ganas
whereas
regeneración.
Dark usually don't come with support units, which helps them heal in combat. Instead, inflicting pain upon the weak is their way of healing themselves.
Ya que han
Very,
elegido.
very
Yo
good for
aquí
a
ya que
toad.
me pensaría elegir
Yeah, and of course,
un
we're playing
trade
evil.
de sombras
Yes.
y otro trade
We're gonna go
de grandes
with Shadow
productores.
Affinity, so I feel like we should go with Signs of Evil.
Te lo digo porque este juego siendo fantasía, están metiéndole mucho rollo de lo que tienen los otros. Yo veo que tiene cosas de Stellaris, tiene
Yeah, of
cosas
course.
de los juegos de
There's no
Paradox.
other choice here, really here.
So
We
we're
got
No hay otra opción aquí.
extra evil,
uh-huh.
but the great thing about this trade is that it actually
Sion
gives us
of Evil.
bonuses.
Ganan más draft,
Our
ganan
shotguns.
más
Yeah,
Imperium,
which we start with.
por
So
nivel de
that's a
Evil
great
Aline,
one.
So
de
we're gonna
alineamiento
have,
malo.
by choosing this, an additional
Tienen un
rank on all of our shock units.
rango más
And
cuando
we're gonna
tú
start with
estás
additional shock
en
units.
alineamiento malo. ¿Y qué más han puesto? ¿Qué más tenía?
We're gonna go with the Shadow Affinity, so I feel like we should go with Signs of Evil.
Yeah, of course.
Y Shock Unit and Shields Units, bueno, más uno.
There's no other choice here, really here.
So
We
we're gonna
got it.
be extra evil.
Tiene una
Uh-huh.
Shocky Tuning y
But
así Unit
the
como
great thing about
bono.
this trade is that it actually gives us bonuses for our shock units.
Ujú.
Yeah, which we start with. So that's a great one.
So we're gonna have, by choosing this, an additional rank on all of our shock units, and we're gonna start with an additional
Lo
shock
explica en
unit.
el vídeo,
Mhm.
lo de Stellaris.
So that's our first pick, but what
Es
do
la
you want to do for our
automatización.
second pick?
So one of my favorites is always the cannibal trait, but I feel like we've already shown that one off
Yes.
with a
O sea,
previous
¿qué
trait.
hacer? Yo me plantearía aquí, en este punto,
So
a meterle
instead, maybe
grandes...
if we're trying to
Otro trait que no
incorporate
fuera
all of
sombras,
ancient wonders around our domain, and we're trying to like overwhelm the enemies with our numbers, then maybe prolific swarmers is a good one.
Yes, because the fun thing with
Bueno, pues yo creo que conmigo te va a acabar gustando el Age of Wonder, ya lo verás, Santino. Te va a acabar gustando el Age of Wonder y Persona mucho, ¿eh?
is that we not only start with an additional extra tier 1 unit, which our
Prolific
subunits
Swarmers.
are, or at least
Exactly.
our starting units
Swarmers.
are. It's also an additional upkeep and an additional rank. Plus, we need less food to grow our cities.
So we grow some
¿Va a
big
meter eso?
spires,
A
and then
ver que lo lea bien. Las ciudades requieren menos comida para ganar population, pues una expansión rápida. Las unidades de tier 1 tienen un rango más. Y las non-magic unit. No sé, y las sombras mueven muchas unidades que son mágicas. Estas no son mágicas.
we collect all of the lush green lands around us.
I mean, these
Bueno.
green lands,
Sí,
they
pero yo
need
me
some more
planteaba
spice.
hacer una
Yeah,
facción
they need
igual,
some more
una
spice,
facción
they
así.
need- they
Y
need
bueno, van a ir
less
al tomo
green.
de las sombras.
So, clearly, the game already knows what we're up to,
Mm-hmm.
because it has chosen for us the Tome of Souls, which was the chosen tome.
Bueno,
Sí,
te está
our
diciendo
community
que
has
por
taste.
lo
It's good.
que has elegido
So the
antes,
system,
ya te está él
your
diciendo,
activation
cógete
will
este tomo que es el que mejor te va a ir.
basically adjust based on your affinities and
Es
show
inteligente el
you
juego.
the tomes that,
Te ofrece una
align
opción
with
que
your
hace
chosen
sinergia.
affinities. For us, indeed, we're going with Tome of
Hola,
Souls.
Héctor Martínez, ¿qué tal?
And despite the name
¿Cómo
Tome of
vamos,
Souls, this is
señor
not
Héctor
actually
Martínez?
the only tome that allows you to collect souls, is it?
No, so what
Aquí
you
como
can
te sale
do
todo
is while
el
you
todo el
are,
nombre.
playing and you're collecting all these tomes of magic, you might not always have
¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo vas?
a shadow tome that you want to pick. But at some point, if you want to, and you want to start
Sí,
doing necromancy
Héctor
stuff,
Martínez Sancho.
then each tome
Ya no te
by
escapas, ¿eh?
itself has a way of collecting
Bueno.
souls and expending souls. So
Es muy importante. El tomo de las almas te abre
even if you only just have
hacia
one of the tomes of
hacia otro
necromancy
tipo
in
de
here,
recursos, que son las
then
almas.
you'll be able to
Soul Harvest,
use
como
that
veis ahí,
soul
y Soul
resource,
Collector.
on your own. So yeah.
Yeah, so this gives us soul harvest, which means that after killing units in combat, we gain their soul.
Santino creo que no sabe quién eres.
Very good.
H. Martínez.
Also, the hero's skill Soul Collector, which gives base attacks the chance for Soulbound. Soulbound, like this spell with a similar name, is a effect that
amigo.
doubles the souls we
Hostias.
gain from
Souls
killing
gained
units.
from killing
Correct.
units.
So more souls from the same person. That's great.
And then
Interesante.
our final choice. We had people vote on whether we should be a
Sí,
champion
claro. Sí.
or if we should be an invading wizard king. Now,
Sí. Son
playing
previas que
people,
hacen,
playing
Héctor.
dark,
Gameplays.
obviously, it was going to be an invading wizard king.
Vamos
I
a
have a feeling
ver.
that we're gonna be really
Vamos a ver, están
lousy
haciendo que
neighbors
ahora la
for the
creación de la
people that we're
facción.
gonna be invading.
Sí, es lo suyo, Santino.
Obviously,
Nombre
we got
completo.
into the appearance
Bueno, esto no me interesa mucho. Ver cómo van a poner a la rana no me interesa mucho. Y es un rato, ¿eh? Así que vamos a pasarlo. Hay muchas opciones de personalización que al que le interese lo puede ver que está en YouTube, pero vamos a pasar esto.
Okay, go ahead. Which one is that? Right, because I
Y
see.
fíjate,
because their
la
backstory,
opción de
that's pretty
personalización,
good.
pero esto realmente no tiene tanta... O sea, para el lore sí, mola mucho. Mira qué rana más chula hemos puesto con una bola ahí de magia, todo puesta ahí como si fuera la rana más mala del mundo. Pero realmente las opciones de personalización esta no tienen influencia sobre el juego, así que la vamos a
Community
pasar
vote
rápido.
thing, it's been
Vamos a
awesome.
ceñirnos un poco en las mecánicas, que es lo interesante.
Of course, we're going to actually go into the game. This is
Yeah.
the last great look at our faction. Now let's travel
Sí, great look.
to the realm.
Se ve muy bien la fracción, sí, la facción.
Time to raise some corpses and then piss off everybody because
Bueno, y tenemos
they're
una
like, "Why
facción
you
que es de
people?
las sombras
We're
total.
all fine here before you
No
come
es
along."
estilo rogue como tú querías, yo creo.
Alright, so we've found
Sonata.
our city. Now when
Bueno,
we start the
ahí lo
game,
tenéis. Los ha puesto resilientes, que son más resistentes a la... Y overhead tactics, más resistentes tanto a lo que sería la magia y más resistentes a los golpes físicos.
when
bueno,
every time
eso ya
we
hemos
get this
visto.
nice little
Ha
summary,
puesto, realmente, fijaros, tiene afinidad 5 en Sado y 1 en
of
Horda.
your
Vamos,
choices.
Yes.
So we see our tome, our form, our culture, and the choices that we made.
estuvo a punto de De hecho, lo compré, Santino, pero me la lió Ubisoft porque no me dio lo que quería, lo devolví, no pude volver a comprarlo en oferta, el año 1800. Así que, y lo iba a jugar, pero no, estoy esperando que haya otra oferta para comprarlo, porque es que es caro, con todo. Pero sí, no, a mí es un juego que me gusta mucho. Sí, tío, me dio la mitad de las cosas que había comprado. Y no supieron dármelo y me dijeron, te devolvemos el dinero, vuelvo a comprarlo. Y cuando me devolvió el dinero ya se había pasado la oferta. Y le dije, pero bueno, simplemente dame las cosas que me faltan. Y no me las dieron. Me devolvió el dinero y me dijeron que lo volviera a comprar. Y digo, sí, ahora que no está en oferta, ¿no? Lo voy a comprar. Así que esperando que haya otra oferta para pillarlo, porque sí que era un juego que quería pillar.
Looks way too green, man.
Sí, bueno, veis que hay un montón de provincias.
Graveyards and drab and spikes everywhere.
No sé, me la liaron pero bien, ¿eh? Y menos mal que probé el juego, porque lo compré, no lo iba a probar y digo, voy a probarlo. Y digo, si me falta la mitad de las cosas. Lo compré con todos los DLCs y me dieron solo el último DLC, el último Season Pass.
Now we can go towards the watchtower, or we can choose to go more down to the south.
There's also
bueno, empezamos con la exploración.
I see, and a little map collection that might help you explore.
So
claro, nos ha jodido, que hay que explorar al principio.
Let's go for the cartographer and
sí,
see what
solo me dio en ese.
Sure.
¿Qué te ríes, Héctor?
And it actually finds us a nice little
ancient wonder. How about that?
All right, and of course we started with a bunch of extra units from our society.
Joder, el sapo tiene una cara de mala hostia, de verdad, que te pega un poco y te arranca la cabeza, ¿eh? El sapito, ¿eh? Bueno, un warlock tiene, un arquero y tres unidades de infantería, supongo. Mira, se va a pegar con un pajarraco aquí que tampoco es que tenga mucho que aguantar, ¿no?
Oh, like they're camouflaged? Oh, look at that. Oh, a bunch of trees came alive.
¿Y esto, tío, qué son? Estos son las skirmish units.
Yeah, they have forest camouflage and forest walk, which means that they're hidden and walk faster while they're in forest tiles.
Hostia, que estaban escondidas. Que había un pajarraco solo, pero estaban todas estas escondidas. Claro, por eso, como son forest, estaban escondidas. Parece que había un pájaro, pero tenía cuatro abajo más. Pues no son débiles, ¿eh? Son 4 y no son débiles.
And slippery is a real good one.
Now, that's quite a lot. Of course, these ones also might be hiding some units.
We got a scout nearby, probably next turn you.
Sí, pero Tonata, ya sabes que eso es clásico de Age of Wonder.
Yeah, there's always a little bit of a surprise there.
De hecho, en el 3 hay unidades que no sabes que tienen primer golpe, vas, las pegas, te pegan la represaria, ellas primero. Y te quedas con un palmo de narices porque dices, bueno, la pego yo y la mato, la vas a pegar y estás muy ajustado de vida, te pega ya primero, te mata y dices tú, pero que tenía primer golpe esta unidad. Bueno. Manual combat, venga, empezamos con el primer combate. En una granja vamos a combatir. Oye, Sonata, ¿te has dado cuenta si tienen represalias como en el este? Como en el 3. Bueno, ya sabéis, aquí todas las unidades tienen modelos, ¿vale? Son un grupo de unidades cada unidad.
Entonces,
yeah, so now the risk with these is that they are going to stay too far out of range. Benefit is, if we get close enough, they will have to move in order to use their range attack, but they still have their melee attack, which is slightly problematic.
Yeah. Que bueno, estaba diciendo que las unidades, como veis aquí, son todo grupo de unidades y que, como ya hemos comentado muchas veces, según vas perdiendo modelos dentro del grupo de unidades, vas perdiendo capacidad de ataque.
Fire weakness, which makes sense. These are trees.
Yes.
Now,
fire weakness.
Our soul fire spell is a spell that does frost and fire damage.
Bueno, los va a freír, ¿eh?
As you can see.
That is a good first spell hit. Yeah.
So the thing here is that it's doing the most damage to the Spirit Hawk that we're targeting.
Bueno,
because- and then 50% of that damage
era el que
is
hacía
spent
competencia a
on
los
Yes.
esos Maizamai en la
do it like
en la antigüedad,
here,
pero no es
it
que
will
haya tenido
lot more
mucho
damage to a
éxito,
much more riskier
sobre
unit
todo
compared
el
to
Planetfall.
others. So I feel
Pero
like
al
my
Age of
pick
Wonder
is
3 se sigue jugando y se
just
montan
the,
partidas.
Yeah, instead of the birds, I feel like the entwined units usually are a little bit
Y
more
ahora que lo tiene
scarier than
Paradox,
the birds themselves.
pues parece que va
Although it's a spirit
que
bird,
va
which
a pegar
means
que va a
more
pegar
souls
fuerte.
for us, maybe? I don't know.
I don't think that we've set the game up to work like
No,
that.
that's true.
Está aquí el tío
But, you know,
pensando dónde va a pegar el
I like the
golpetazo
idea of
y por qué no ha pegado a
imagining
todos.
that,
No
because
entiendo por qué no ha
they're
pegado a todos,
spirits,
si
we
podía
want them.
pegar a todos.
There we go.
And
Ah, vale,
also,
porque pegaba ahí y no
I
pegaba de
can't
lleno a
get close
nadie.
enough to lock most of them down from their ranged attacks. And because I'm traveling more than 3 hexes, I'm getting all of the charge hits that I want.
Yes. You get a bunch of damage bonuses on first moving a lot before actually hitting them.
So I'm gonna move
Vale, los
these
mueve.
units in.
And immediately get their overwhelm tactics. That's good.
But before I actually attack any of them, I'm gonna use my pursuers to do some
Ah, coño, estáis los pajarillos.
Take some pot shots at the birds.
I mean, as we know.
No veía los pajarillos que están ahí.
Oh, right. I only have one pursuer. This is the
Warlocks.
Warlock.
Yeah.
Completely forgot about that.
El Warlock. A
Now,
ver,
the
que
benefit
ataca
of
con
doing
magia.
this means that the retaliations that we're
1 y
gonna
2, ¿no?
take are gonna be a lot lower in damage because the amount of models
Los ha puesto delante y no ataca con ellos.
determines the amount of damage being done.
Yes.
Así
But
que no
they
hemos visto si hay
also,
represalia.
The dark ranged unit and battle mage unit applies weakened, which means that if you're now going to be hitting
Tiene
them
uno de
while they're
100%.
weakened,
Eso
you're going to
ahí.
get some regeneration from your cold the weak effect.
True. All right. So we've tenderized these units a bit.
Yeah. I think they're ready to be put in the pot then.
Ah, va a atacar.
There we go.
All right. I always worry about retaliation, and then I remember,
Not with dark.
but not with a shock unit. 'Cause
No.
the shock unit
They
cancels
cancel.
the retaliation.
No parece que tenga
Exactly.
represalias,
I've been playing
¿eh?
against too many
Según con
warlocks,
unidades, ¿no?
'cause there it doesn't work.
Yeah,
Es que
they'll
eso me
attack
pare- me da-
first
me
before
parece
you
a mí
actually get
un
to
pequeño
cancel
problema.
their, defense
Que no
mode.
tengan represalia.
And see,
Y es que las
crit.
batallas van a ser más
It's
largas.
already applying.
Yep.
Y eso no me mola.
This is a good chopping.
Okay. So now they're moving,
As you can see, skirmishing or skirmishing.
Bueno, habrá que probarlo.
but that's a benefit for us because we get our charge attacks.
That is true.
Mira, eso sí sueltan
the only
represalia.
problem Here is that they have positioned themselves in low foliage.
Pero solo una.
If
Yes.
we hover over it, is it gonna show me?
Yes. you
Low
can see.
foliage.
Bueno, habrá que
Scary.
verlo.
This is a useless tooltip.
So there you go. Yeah. So
Mira,
while units
luego
are
que tienes
standing in
problemas
particular
o no ata con
obstacles
esto,
in the map,
te das
maybe
cuenta de
low
esa unidad
foliage,
que estaba
trees,
oscurecida y
whatnot,
y le aumenta
our
un
ranged
20,
attacks are
un
not gonna be
40% la
hitting
dificultad
as
para darla.
frequently as they normally would.
¿Lo ves?
So here we can see
Lo
normally
tiene
we
súper
have a
cerca y solo tiene un
90% accuracy.
50%.
Mhm.
It's being hit down to 50 because
Yes.
of
I mean, they
A ver,
are. They are.
Los combates largos son al final.
Hiding in
Ya lo
plants.
sabes.
What do you want?
I mean,
De
we're still
hecho,
hitting.
En
Everyone's
el,
still-
en el
we're
último
critting.
episodio de Age of Wonder 3 hemos jugado una batalla que ha sido un asedio que ha durado 20 minutos, ¿eh? 20 minutos hemos estado. No sé si has visto el último episodio del Warlock. Hemos conquistado una ciudad, pero es que íbamos con un montón de ejércitos. Íbamos con 3.
We're killing it.
Yeah, literally.
Let's see. This is there.
Pues está muy bien
Go
en el
on,
principio.
finish them off.
Es el asedio y la conquista de una de ya uno de los jugadores, de los players de
Now
la
look
IA.
how happy these frogs are.
And then this one is free to, without an issue, finish it off.
Antiguamente no se
There they
podía.
are. Last man,
Venga,
last plant.
fuera.
Well, whatever it's keeping them alive, it's red.
It's completely
Facilito,
gone
¿no?
now.
Le han quitado un
So,
poquito de vida a alguna ranilla
Now,
de esas
we can see
y
down
poco
here
más.
we've collected 5 souls.
Yes.
That's 1 for each of the units that we just killed, I think.
I think so too. I don't remember, but I believe that you collect more souls from higher tier units as well.
Yes.
Bueno,
How did you
igual.
feel about that combat encounter?
Coge la orbe. O
So we're
puedes
playing
coger los
on
dos.
a different build than normally
Ah, qué
because we
bueno,
had some
¿no?
technical issues, right
Entonces a lo
before
mejor te
stream,
metes ya en
and
nivel 2 de ciudad. No sé, es que
this
no
is
sé
a
cuánto
build that we
necesitas
use
para
to
que
get a
crezca la
feedback.
ciudad.
Yeah.
So now I'm getting prompted to give feedback on a game I'm playing
¿Has
live.
visto también, Sonata, que lo he
Why
visto
don't you
por ahí
give
también,
live
que las
feedback,
mejoras
huh?
de provincia no cuesta nada
5
hacerlas?
stars out of
Tú
5.
conquistas la provincia, le pones la mejora y tiras para adelante, creo. No necesitas ni meterla en una cola de construcción ni nada. Como en el Planet, porque para hacer las mejoras de las provincias, de los sectores anexos, tienes que meterlos en la cola de construcción.
And this one does does shock. Well, is it shock or lightning damage?
It's shock. I think it's lightning.
Yeah, it's the lightning orb.
Yeah.
Ahora cuando pille la primera provincia lo vemos.
Yes.
¿Cómo lo hace?
So, that's gonna
Porque las
help
provincias,
us
las mejoras de
spread out.
provincia depende del tipo de provincia.
Now,
Mira, ¿lo ves? Aquí tienes una serie de mejoras y ahora en teoría debería poder picar. Bueno, todavía no, a lo mejor con uno no. Necesita dos de población. Porque el uno es la propia provincia de la ciudad.
Makes things go fast, makes us build fast.
Mira,
You also get draft
fíjate,
from it, which
el
is
Experimentation
pretty great if
Chambers
we wanna
es lo
start
que sustituye.
pumping out more,
Sustituye al vendor.
little
Y te da
frog buddies
menos,
of ours that are gonna be killing the
menos
lanes
dinero,
around them.
pero te da más investigación.
Speaking of,
It's time, I think.
O sea que están más orientados a la
So,
investigación,
we've
estos
really been
de
asked
las sombras.
Skeletons, but also, do we get form-specific skeletons?
Y bueno, como ves
Yo.
siempre, bueno, hay dos colas, ¿eh?
look
Mira.
at them.
At that
Qué esqueletos ranas más
Wow.
chulos, ¿eh?
Like, this one got shot, but it lives.
Estos son los piqueros, ¿no?
Three
Sí.
times, I think. There's like 3 arrows in him, but he's still walking.
Like, a nice little
Polar unit.
skeleton toad.
Todavía tampoco
As you can
entiendo
see,
muy
they
bien cómo
still
van a
get their
estar
race bonuses,
articuladas las
so they
unidades,
have
¿eh?
overwhelming tactics.
Buenas, Juan, ¿qué tal?
Yeah, actually, these are the rounds.
Sí, bueno, y queda
Yeah, they are
todavía un
the
buen
dra- they
rato.
are
Y como el que
actually
dice,
drowned, and we've given them
acabamos
new
de empezar.
purpose.
¿Sabes qué facción se está jugando? Se está jugando una facción de las sombras.
Because they use souls instead of gold,
Con
I still have plenty of gold left.
Mhm.
cultura sombras, los traits sociales. Hay uno que es el de sombras y otro que es de los de caos.
We can
Y luego
grow.
el tomo de las sombras.
Sorry.
Aw.
Sí, después,
So,
Héctor,
let's see.
después.
What do we have as options?
Tocamos
for
fight. Sí, sí,
research?
justo. O sea, vamos a ir de un sitio a otro, Héctor.
A general research, I
Bueno, esta es la pantalla de research, ¿vale? Recordar que es aleatoria. Que del tomo de magia te salen unas investigaciones aleatorias y que tú puedes hacer que aparezcan otras diferentes gastando maná.
Mhm.
This is a elite dark spell that applies thunder
Sí,
defense.
sí, tenemos
thunder
tarde
resistance,
completa,
and
¿eh?
weaken.
Lo mejor que puedes hacer, Héctor,
A
es
weaken
irte
especially, very
al...
good for
irte
triggering our
al-
cold to
a la nevera, cogerte una buena Coca-Cola, después un par de hielos en un vaso, echarte un poquito de whisky, echarte un poquito de Coca-Cola y a pasar la tarde de jueves, que ya es jueves, ¿no? No, hombre, no, con la Coca-Cola vale. Y un...
I usually
una tapita
use,
de
like,
algo,
those
de
options
jamón
because
con
getting your
tomate.
soul economy up early is very good for expanding. And
Mira, Soul Binder.
when you go
A ver.
later down the
Es una skill de level 2. Vale, Soul
necromancy
Bone.
line, you'll have
Soul
new
Bone, ya
ways to
sabéis lo
spend your
que-
souls, and, then having
Eso
enough souls
también-
to
eso
do
también
it
vale, ¿eh?
immediately is pretty satisfying.
Esa también vale.
Right, then we're going with souls. Well, with soul binder, I should say.
Mhm.
Now, I feel like people
Esa habilidad
in
que
chat have
va
been
a
asking
investigar
some
ahora mismo
questions.
sirve
Yeah.
para
Is
que
there
las unidades que
anything,
matas,
that
si
you
les
really
salta con
want
ese
answered
hechizo,
at the
te den
moment?
más almas. Fijaros en la parte de arriba. Aparte de los recursos
There
típicos
is
que
a
solemos tener, también
question
tenemos el
from
recurso de
Lily.
almas porque somos Shadow.
Blissless, which I like because lily pad. Is there a visual change for the enchantment? Yes, for most
Joder, el juego
unit
pinta
enchantments,
genial,
you'll
¿eh?
see a visual
Yo estoy
difference actually
deseando
on the
pegarle un
unit as
bocado,
it's
¿eh?
applied, and applying
Es como si
multiple,
llevas una
unit
semana
enchantments
sin comer y te ponen...
also give
ese,
multiple visuals.
¿Qué 5? Es como si te
Depending on where,
ponen
yes.
un
Depending on where,
bocata
that's
de
true.
jamón
So
con
unit
tomate
enchantments
delante
can,
tuyo, así recién hecho,
apply
así
to
con el pan
different
crujiente tostadito
elements
después de una
models.
semana sin comer. Eso
Model that we have,
Yes.
depending on which model or where on the model it applies,
Mhm.
5, ¿a qué te refieres? ¿Sonata con 5? ¿El 5?
it overrides it or not, basically.
Sure.
So you can stack, you can combine, but in general, always the newest.
Mira, va a mejorar la
la
provincia, la primera provincia, la hace con 2, ¿vale? Así que cuenta, la provincia donde está la ciudad cuenta para el conteo. Siempre que subamos 1 de población podemos anexar una provincia. ¿Cuál? ¿Qué goals? ¿De qué facción? Eran como esqueletos, ¿no? Pues fijaros, ahora puede mejorar y dependiendo de la provincia que vaya a mejorar, tiene varias opciones. Estas son las opciones estándar. Las opciones estándar son en los bosques, los forester, que te dan comida y producción. Luego, las opciones de granja las tienes en otro tipo de provincias, como podéis ver. Aquí hay granja, aquí hay granja. Tienes también el quarry, que tienes que tener una cantera para poder. Y luego tienes también la mina de oro para poder producir oro. El que no sale aquí ahora mismo porque no está es el post de investigación ni el conducto arcano, porque están en provincias donde tiene que haber cosas mágicas. ¿Vale? Así que... Ah, vale, las almas, no te entendía. Lo del 5, las almas, sí. Ese recurso solo lo tienen... Vale, venga, Héctor, que vaya bien. Y ten cuidado con los perros, ¿eh? Ese recurso te lo dan por tener el tomo de las almas. Sí, han dicho que va a haber una provincia por unidad de población. Esas son las Soulsy. Va a haber una provincia por unidad de población. Y que típicamente esto no va a ser como en Planetfall, que tenías una provincia, podías anexar una provincia cada 4 de población. Aquí vas a anexar una provincia por cada población, de tal manera que vas a tener ciudades con 15 provincias tranquilamente. Pues eso, Donata, que son las Souls, que es un recurso especial de las sombras, del tomo de Souls, que te permite, en vez de producir unidades en la ciudad, las produces con almas, invocándolas con almas. Vas acumulando. Si este estilo, Juan, es muy parecido o puede ser más parecido a la microgestión que suelen tener los juegos de Paradox. Bueno, ya sabéis el boost cómo funciona, ¿no? Bueno, ellos están diciendo ahora mismo, voy a hacer el forest. Está diciendo, vamos a hacer el forest que nos puede hacer boost de la librería. Vamos. No sé.
And the requirements can be read in this interface, and then you can kind of plan your city expansion around it by saying like, okay, what do I want to
Va por el forester. Bueno, pues va a hacer boost a la librería. Ya la tienes boosted, ¿no veis? ¿Cómo está boosted la librería? Porque requiere el forester, el guardabosques. Entonces, a estar impulsada, te cuesta menos. Esa es la sinergia que hay que ir consiguiendo en este juego. Tienes que ir consiguiendo que las estructuras que haces fuera de la ciudad en las provincias, o cómo mejoras las provincias, impulsen las estructuras de dentro de la ciudad. ¿Qué tal, Sura? Bueno, estamos ya aquí los grandes, ¿eh? Los buenos suscriptores del canal. De hecho, Wonder. Bueno, hemos anexionado la primera, y es un guardabosques. Mira, ahí está la maravilla. Vaya por la maravilla, por lo que se ve. Yo cada vez que miro a la rana me da miedo, macho. Pienso que me ha pegado un bocado, macho. Ahí hay una infección. Infestación. Infestación. Ese halo rojo es infectación y hay que matarlas, ¿eh? Si no, se hacen muy grandes. Uy, esto. Uy, Tom Library. Mira todo lo que hay. Mira toda la información que hay aquí. Mira. Tomo de las sombras. Tomo de la magia de la criomancy. Madre mía. Don Gerald, tomo de la necromancia, el Cold Dark, que han hablado de ello en el Dev Diary, de la gran transformación, y el de Tier 5, tomo del Lord Eterno. Sí, no, yo es que es lo que quiero. Mira, ahora está aquí con el tomo de la evocación, que es el tema eléctrico, el de la evocación. Dale, que veamos lo que tiene. Recordad que para poder investigar un tomo de Tier 2 tenéis que investigar 2 tomos de Tier 1. Para investigar un tomo de Tier 3 tenéis que investigar 2 tomos de Tier 2. Y así sucesivamente. Y que solo podéis investigar un tomo de Tier 5. Y que para investigar ese tomo de tier 5 creo que hay requisitos más jodidos. Tienes que tener más afinidad. No ha dado al...
Yes.
And if I play and do a lot of combat, we might actually get to see one
Yeah.
today as well.
Maybe we'll actually find something for it.
So I think I'm just gonna send my scout to grab that gold actually.
Yes. Get us the loot. The sweet loot.
Our first skeleton is done.
Mira,
Oh, look at them.
un esqueleto que han sacado.
I'm gonna keep those here. And we haven't
Estaba
done
sacando
any
dos.
more combat,
Mira,
but
fíjate, Sonata. Puedes producir un esqueleto con 10 souls. No necesitas ni dinero.
So these guys are melee. I wanna spice that up a bit with some pursuers.
Yeah.
Just to support them. And we have a new empire development skill available.
Bueno, el
look at
árbol
that.
del imperio. Vamos a ver cuál es la primera habilidad
Can
imperial.
get additional
Gana 50 de
knowledge,
conocimiento
additional
por
knowledge
héroe
for
matado en
each
combate.
level of a hero that we've defeated in combat.
Yeah. So
I know these castle ruins have an event that involves gladiators.
Las unidades, claro que costarán mantenimiento, sí. No lo hemos visto. A ver si ahora cuando abran otra vez algún de unidad lo miramos. Pero sí cuestan mantenimiento, sí. Lo que no sabemos es si tú las traes con sombras son invocadas y consumen mantenimiento en maná o en dinero. No lo sabemos.
Alright, so we're getting close.
Nos ha jodido que romper el juego. Cualquier cosa free rompe el juego. Hay que tener mucho cuidado. No te encuentras con hordas de esqueletos.
The skeleton army grows. Isn't that beautiful?
Slowly but surely.
Mira, otro esqueleto producido.
Before we do this, of course, we want to make sure that we're well prepared.
Yep.
So, soulbinders, let's get
Venga,
our
nueva.
research going.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mira, los cuervos famosos, qué buenos que son en el Age of Wonder 3, ¿eh? Son buenísimos los cuervos, macho. Son la hostia. Los cuervecillos.
We see another one, tier 1 for.
Mira, fijar aquí ya hay una skill de nivel 3.
What? You don't like scouting? It's like really important in the early game. I always
Soul
found.
Bean
But,
Army.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person, I turn my scouts on auto scout.
Oh, you just forget about them. Yeah, that's fair.
That's our planfall, that's our now. So Soulbound Army is basically a strategic spell that does basically soulbound on all of the units in the stack.
Yeah.
And we saw Brand of Red. Oh no, we actually didn't see Brand of Red. This is the different one.
Yes.
So Brand of Red is interesting to us because it's the one that
Esto es un encantamiento de unidades. Esto afecta a todas las unidades.
Tome unit.
Dark.
The skeletons.
So any
logran no
non-dark
dark
units
units.
that we have in our army gain cold a week, and since the skeletons are unique to the Tome of Souls, they are not counted as a dark unit, but we can give them the cold a week mechanic, meaning that they now fit really well with the rest of our army. So I would say.
O sea, está diciendo realmente que eso no afecta a los esqueletos, pero que a los demás sí les afecta y que funciona bastante bien. Pero que con los esqueletos no funciona. El Brand of the Ward, este.
Yeah, so I think we already have the enchantment that will allow us to do this in a couple of turns.
That is true.
So I want to first go with Brand of Red, but Soulbind Army is really good to keep. So I'm thinking we lock this so that we can use it the next research cycle.
Yeah.
And we go for the Brand of Red now.
Anda, mirad, ¿habéis visto? ¿Habéis visto eso? ¿Qué es lo que acaba de hacer? ¿Eh? ¿Da un poquito para atrás? Fijaros lo que ha hecho. Está diciendo que por 20 de mana, dice, te voy a bloquear esta habilidad porque la quiero. La quiero. A investigar después. Voy a ir a por el Brand of the Ward, pero la próxima vez que se haga reroll o que aparezcan otras habilidades, van a aparecer 2, pero esta va a aparecer sí o sí. Eso sí. Por el módico precio de 20 la bloqueas ahí.
Yeah.
And we go for the Brand of Red now.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
Interesante, ¿eh?
And then
claro.
our spell is ready to cast. Now this will take a couple of turns.
Mira, este es el spell que tardará 2 turnos porque tenemos
Only the Warlock right now.
70. Yo creo que ponía 60, ¿no?
Development skill. Let's see.
A ver, Shadow
in,
Empire.
which
Three
was with
cities.
our 3 cities.
Preston así.
Yes.
Haven't met any yet, actually.
No, I don't even know if they'll like us, since this name for
Probably
evil
not.
No es
is
interesante esa
active.
habilidad, ¿eh?
And we have the basic
Y eso es
seafarer.
la de navegación,
Our
que
frog level
navegación.
drowned. I don't think they want to learn how to seafare.
Navegación es caca de la vaca.
So,
Siempre jugamos en mapas con tierra, no nos gusta navegar, nos mareamos cuando vemos un barco. En los juegos estos. Yo cuando veo un barco en el Civilization me tengo que ir a por una biodramina, porque es que me mareo.
Yes.
So these are
A
rules
ver.
of
Es que es verdad, tío, es que la mecánica de mover los barcos, tío, cansa muchísimo. Gunskip es una maravilla antigua. Cuenta como un concit. No, como un reset post y te da más 5 en Imperium, más 20 y menos 5 de. Y menos 5 de. Eso sería de estabilidad. Más 5 por Quarry in a City Domain. Can be set as a unit deployment, localization. Mira, el Rally of the Liges, famoso. Puedes sacar los Brewell Ogre y los Butcher Ogre. Eso te cambia el Interboy. Sí, que para entrar no puedes entrar con varias armies. Y bueno, aquí tenemos uno de los eventos.
Let's see. We enter Gunskip and there's an incomprehensible dread. What do we see? We see a lesser storm spirit from the astral sea, and it feeds on souls.
Oh, well,
that-
we want those.
Yeah, we can't have these.
Yeah,
things
we can't have
eating
these.
Our souls.
Come on. You realize that many souls will be freed upon the defeat of a lesser storm. Well, that sounds good to us.
That sounds actually really great. Now, there's two options. Sadly, we
No.
don't have enough mana.
No tienen
to
mana
be
para
able to
hacer
do
eso.
this one.
Yes.
So we're just gonna have
Así
to
que
go
tienes
in-
que
well,
atacar del
I
tirón.
want to say guns blazing, but there's no guns.
Es una low risk
Frogs
battle.
blazing.
We go in frogs blazing. Let's see what we're up against.
Oh, astral wisps. I don't like those.
They have astral membrane.
Son muy cabrones los
Yes.
Astral Wisp.
So we're
Tienen muchas
very
resistencias.
heavy stack.
Y te
And they
dejan
have
stunned.
chance on a hit
Es una
to
puta mierda.
become stunned.
Te aturden.
Benefit here is
Pasa
that
lo
our
mismo
shock
en
units
el-
only attack once
en
and
el
not
otro.
repeating. So there's only
En
one
el 3.
chance for them to get stunned.
Exactly. If you were going up with repeatable melee attacks against the astral wisps, you would have been stunned all over.
Bueno, otro combate.
All right, so let's approach this. I really like this bridge here always, because it really also allows me to funnel the enemies in there.
It's a good choke point.
When a web is well designed, it's well designed.
Mm,
I say to the guy who designed
Lo que mola de los juegos estos, y sobre todo del 3, es cuando los ejércitos que atacan se quedan pasivos y no se mueven hasta que tú te muevas y te pongas a
Let's
distancia
see.
de ellos.
Ooh,
Son unos
they're actually
cabrones.
going up the
Ya se
little
suben
wall
a
there.
la murallita esa.
I think they want to just keep you occupied with the storm spirits while their astral wisps will just call down cosmic sparks upon you.
Yeah, now I'm wondering, if I go here, will they loop back around or are they just gonna come down here?
It really
Bueno, ahí se
depends.
pu- ahí se
whatever
puede co-
the,
aquí se puede
whatever
cubrir,
they feel up to. I mean, they are from astral origin, so I think they'll leave it up to
Sí.
chance for you.
Te dan muchas variables, hay mucha rejugabilidad.
Get close. Ooh,
Aunque luego te lo acabas aprendiendo todo. Pero bueno, mira, tenemos
They
también
also got
sitios
one
donde
nice,
meternos y escondernos,
shock unit
matorrales.
in those trees over there, so they might be harder to hit as well.
So let's see. If they want to move, they're gonna have to move through here.
Yeah, they can't reach
Mira,
you just
ves
yet.
el movimiento de
The
las
only issue is
unidades.
that where do I click for these again?
There it is.
Slightly behind.
Yeah.
So for these, they have the range attack. Of course, they can't get here, but they can attack from a distance.
Yeah, so they're gonna go over on that wall, but you can slow them down.
I don't think that's not for this. It's not needed for the shock units because they can't get to them.
Fair, that's true. So let's just keep our mana
Para que se muevan.
and see how
Así
what
que en
they
venirse, mira,
Oh,
se
look at
teletransportan
that.
como
So
en
they're
el
taking a
este. Ah, no,
bridge.
llegan.
Close enough.
And some are just flying over the wall, of course, because they're flying units. They really don't matter. They don't care where they're going.
So interestingly, our shock units didn't move at
Ah,
all.
no es tan difícil.
Yeah, I think they're just waiting for you to come to them, or they're waiting for you to just go slightly
son los
into
warlocks,
range
¿no?
and spring a trap
Sí.
upon you.
For now.
Ostras, las unidades
so, yeah, the only question
tienen
here
vida,
would
¿eh?
be, do I do this?
Do you enter the breach or not?
We'll see how many units I have left. Gonna take out the back end here at least.
Bueno, se la lleva por
Oh,
delante.
and they got stunned.
Ya con una unidad o con un modelo dentro de, de ese grupo ya le va a hacer muy poco daño.
And like we said,
Realmente es que las bichas estas tienen muchos modelos dentro del este. En cuanto empiezan a morir ya no tienen fuerza de ataque.
Yeah.
Es una cosa que cambia en este juego, ¿eh?
And I see a question from Zar. Can you sim these battles? Assuming you made simulate, yes.
Así que, en este caso, siempre se da cuenta atacar. En algunos momentos, sí. Y teniendo en cuenta eso, en algunas ocasiones, por ejemplo, en el 3, si tienes una unidad que tiene primer ataque, te defiendes por el tema de las represalias y por el tema de que no pasa lo que pasa, lo que hemos dicho. En cambio, ahora te interesa atacar, porque si tú atacas y vas primero y atacas a una unidad y le quitas modelos, le quitas unidades, le quitas miembros, el ataque que te pueda devolver si hay represalia va a ser menor. Ya va a reventar, va a dejar una ya. Lo que veo es que hay pocas represalias. No sé, tendremos que ver cómo es la mecánica. Mira, uno.
Look at that.
Y atacan solo una vez.
Yeah.
Buah, ahí está ese que se le van a comer. A palos, ha perdido ya todo. Ese ya no puede atacar. ¿Para qué va a atacar?
I got myself in trouble,
A
actually.
tricky one. Ooh, but that hits hard.
Damn, that does hit hard. Go!
Claro que son duros.
Wow. Whoa, even a
La ha metido
crit.
crítico.
There you go, because he's standing next to one of your guys.
Those traits really can help out a bunch.
Yeah.
Bueno, ya puede ir para adelante.
I'm just thinking. Probably move up closer.
Oh,
Take you out.
I completely forgot that storm spirits actually, they're really hard to hit because they are living
llega.
storms.
So most elementals, I think, actually have this. Oh no, not
No, it's
most.
specific to the storm spirits. I remember this because trying to take them out with ranged attacks is really, really difficult.
Yes, because they have wind barrier, which basically increases their.
Claro, al ser pequeños o wind barrier.
By 60%.
Yeah, and that's a hefty
Te rebaja
chunk.
mucho
And
la
then if
capacidad
they
de darle
get into
golpes.
some flora obstacles, then they get obscured as well, and then you have no chance of hitting them.
Well, a 5% chance is.
5% is still that's true.
Let's see.
You gotta be optimistic sometimes.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna move these closer.
Ese sí se puede atacar. Pero va a tener muy bajo.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna just use the ice shackles to. Oh, actually, this is gonna do.
No pone el
It's
porcentaje.
a lot of damage. They're
Yeah.
weak to it.
But we also have overchannel, and I think I still have enough mana to be able to cast it after this.
You can see it over there.
Yeah, I need to.
No le ha metido la habilidad. Pero
Not
no
gonna show
la
it
consiguió
now, because
matar.
it's not active.
Let's just
Okay.
activate it. So this is the special Wizard King ability that you get, which is called Overchannel, which allows you to.
Esa es la
cast a
habilidad especial
secondary
del Wizard
spell,
King.
during one of your combat turns.
Anda,
Each combat. And
anda.
normally you're only capped to one spell, but as you can see here, that can really help you out sometimes. That essentially just saved that unit.
Exactly.
Te permite atacar dos
And
veces,
this one was.
por lo que veo.
This unit knows that if it moves,
Yeah,
it's dying.
exactly. Those frogs are ready to
Bueno.
chop them.
This is revenge.
Se
for
acabó.
stun.
There you go. And down they go.
Now, what do we get for this? 5
Let's see.
souls
We
again.
got some souls.
But the really interesting thing.
Ah, ya tenemos la maravilla. Maravilloso.
Achievements.
We got an achievement. That's great. And we got we got some options here.
Okay, let's see.
Fuera de
Heroes
suelo
and
de mercado.
horrors.
Dinero.
Light bursts from the defeated monster's wounds. Tiny darts of
Tiene
energy zigzagging
también-
into the sky towards freedom.
Algo. Lightning Spear.
Let's see. We take
Que
a
no
short
creo que nos
moment
iba
to look
mucho,
at
a no ser que
the
tuviéramos
events
otro
before
héroe.
shifting our gaze downward again. Many bodies lie strewn.
We climb these of feet souls.
Strewn?
Oye.
Strewn?
English is not our first
Summon
language.
Nope.
los souls.
Across
Still
the
Dutch.
room. A few of the
pero
lights
somos
float
malos,
through
¿no?
bodies as if saying goodbye before disappearing into the sky. Two of them waver, floating nearby. They seem to want to lead you to their possessions.
They're thanking us.
So we get knowledge. And we got... Oh, wait. Here's the soul option.
Yes. So some of these
vale.
options in these ancient wonders
Reciben
are very
sombras.
specific that they have certain requirements and they only show up when you meet those requirements. One of them is, do you currently have a way to gain and use souls? And you do. You're also evil. So why don't you maybe
Son bastantes,
claim these
27.
souls for yourself as an evil act?
Yeah, so I'm thinking, we're not good. I think we're good on gold. Lightning Spear, we're a magic caster. We're
Yeah,
wisdom.
we want our orb. We don't need a pointy stick.
¿Y cuánta pasta te
Let's
da?
leave that to our little skeletons.
A ver, pon la
Okay, so
pasta,
somebody
anda.
wants to see the Lightning Spear, what it does.
Sí, pero
It's
eso
a
yo creo que
tier
no te hace de
one. It is a
mucha...
tier
It is a
one
tier
weapon.
3
Mucho
weapon.
uso,
That
porque
is
si
a good
tienes-
one. And it has chain strike. Wow.
Ah, que tiene Chain
So you
Strike.
put some damage.
Now I'm considering.
You have to get close, though.
Yeah, and we do already have a nice orb of fire and lightning.
We
So
already upgraded our weapon once.
true.
I'd much rather have this, because we can make more skeletons.
Yeah, let's get some souls. There we go.
Más almas, más esqueletos,
Now,
básicamente.
More souls means I can make more skeletons. Gonna keep it to 1 for now. Let's see what happens in the rest of the game.
Y ese que es un explorador, por lo que veo, ¿no? Que ha lanzado por ahí.
Oh, now see, both ways we would have found
Layer of the
something
Sick.
interesting.
Another one.
O de Silk.
So, the interesting thing about Ancient Wonders is we
La
now
guarida de la
have
seda.
claimed this location.
Yes.
What happens when we own or annex it?
So if you would click on the Gust Keep, for example, then you could see on the Gust Keep itself, there are particular benefits that you get from actually annex them into your domain, such as this one has a special one where it gives fortification health, which is used by the siege system, per quarry that is in your city domain. So you can really buff up the defenses of your city. You can also, for example, get some really rare units, and the Gust Keep in particular gives you Brewer Ogres and Butcher Ogres in your Rally of the Leeches, which are units that you normally can't really get anywhere else. So they're very special in that regard.
Yes.
And
Recordáis
each
lo
of
que es
these
el Rally of the
Wonders does
Leeches,
something
¿no?
different. So the layer of silk might
Todos.
give us something
El
completely
famoso
different
Rally
once
of the
we annex
Leeches.
it.
So I think we're just gonna see and
Go on another adventure. Sounds good.
silk. That makes me think of spiders.
Venga, sube de nivel. Me gusta que han
I'm not
ordenado
saying
las,
anything.
las
But,
habilidades.
you are correct in assuming
El Rally of the
that,
Leeches es
some
un
of the names
evento
of these
especial
ancient
que
wonders,
se da
grant you a hint
durante
of what you
X
are about to
turnos
experience
y que te
once you go
permite
inside of them.
reclutar unidades
So,
de los
our hero
vasallos
leveled up.
y de las maravillas,
here
unidades
we're already
especiales.
like
En este
good
caso,
one
si
third away
conquistamos
to the next
esa
level.
o tenemos
We can
esa
get
maravilla
a new skill.
dentro de nuestro dominio,
So there's
podríamos
generally
reclutar
two
durante el
categories of
Rally of the
skills.
Leeches
There's
una serie
warfare,
de ogros
battle
que hay.
magic, and
¿A cambio de qué? A
support.
cambio de oro, solo.
I see a support skill
O sea,
there
está
called
bastante
Soul
bien.
Collector.
¿Esto qué quiere
You know
decir?
what?
Que
I would
tenemos
have
que
missed that 'cause
podemos
I tend to
mantener
not-
la
I would
cantidad
have
de
gone
vasallos
for-
porque
You never
aparte
go
nos van a
solo
dar
support?
cosas
I do
interesantes.
sometimes
Okay.
for specific things. I do tend to forget that it exists.
Ni idea.
You get some unique.
Sí, está muy interesante la mecánica Rally of the Leeches porque es que juega con las maravillas y también juega con las con los vasallos.
Soul Collector hero skill you can put on some of your heroes.
So this gives us the chance to soulbound, and I think we're gonna do that because we
Yeah.
need souls.
It also even deals
Souls.
extra damage once they
Más
are
souls.
soulbound, so it's always good.
And a while ago we picked up.
Me gusta,
a ring of
lo que has dicho antes es que me gusta que hayan agrupado
On
las
our
habilidades
undead
por
guy,
habilidades
I
que
love
afectan
it.
al héroe de
Hey.
Warfare, habilidades
got to get,
que afectan al imperio y
our
habilidades que
health from
afectan
somewhere.
al
Yeah.
army.
And
Que ya sabéis que lo hay. Hay habilidades que afectan directamente
I feel
al,
like we can probably
al este, que le dan más habilidades, al héroe, y otras que afectan al
let's
ejército,
see.
que le dan más fuerza al ejército, que le dan ciertas habilidades al ejército, y otras
I
que
love those
afectan a la
biggies.
gestión del imperio.
Big
Look at them.
Bueno,
You know what these are based on?
Yeah, I know. They're beautiful.
Yeah, so these are
a
based on
ver, mira, el upkit, ¿dónde está? Aquí.
Unity
Seis.
Head and Planfall.
Mhm.
The
Luego veremos un esqueleto.
Piglets.
Yeah, I think the larger one was called the Megaso, which was a huge, large, like swine that was pumped full
Mira,
of
tiene
like
ya el-
growth stimulants and was used by the Star Union. But
Tiene ya
yeah,
el hechizo
A little
preparado
bit
para
of history
lanzarlo.
there.
exactly. Yeah, a little
So-
history lesson.
I want to do that combat, but our Soulbander's enchantment is ready.
Yeah.
A
So I
mí
say we
también
cast
supera
it,
mucho mis expectativas,
get
pero
one of
esto
the
me da
souls
miedo,
from
porque
the
cuando
board.
pones
Our
expectativas
warlocks
tan
need to
altas,
learn
luego...
how to actually extract the souls from.
Pero vamos, tiene muy
the
buena
people
pinta, y
around.
Paradox es una
So here we can enchant.
una buena empresa.
And
ahora,
in this case,
también lo era Red Project con
It's
The
subtle,
Witcher, y
but
fijaros lo que hizo
their magic
con
attacks now
Cyberpunk.
have this nice purple glow.
Yes.
Que no te puedes
In
fiar
other
tampoco.
cases, a brand will appear. In other cases, the front of a weapon will start glowing.
You know, it's a starting unit enchantment, so obviously no big sparkly effects yet, but you can still
Autocombate,
see
vamos a ver
that
otro
now
combate.
their magic is purple.
El
and
Breeze
they're
Battle.
extracting souls from our people.
So I'm thinking we might auto-combat this one. We've done 2 in a row.
I think
¿Qué
our
pasa,
guy,
Rafa? ¿Cómo
Whisper
estás? Aquí estamos
Darkcast,
probándolo. ¿Cómo
handles-
vas? ¿Qué estás en la hora de la comida?
Look at that. Beautiful.
Bueno, un poquito pronto a lo mejor.
bless
No
you.
sé.
I hope that if I do that, that's not annoying to the stream. But more souls.
Estamos viendo un gameplay que han jugado hoy los desarrolladores. Esto hasta el 2 de mayo no lo podremos
Great.
catar.
Now,
More.
Tendremos que hacer algún evento
More
especial el día 2 de mayo o el día
We
1.
just keep going. There's no stopping us.
Porque el día
another
2
level up. So, you know, this goes.
This is
empezaré
going
cuando
well.
termine de trabajar. A ver, que no hay otra. Y el día 1 aquí lo bueno es que es fiesta.
Let's grab the watch
Es el
tower
día del
and see
trabajador
what else
en España.
is around.
Reveal.
Venga, revelamos con la torre, la típica torre de exploración.
Serpents and an underground passage.
Mm-hmm.
Mana node, that's always good. Underground passage. I think there's another castle ruins here.
I think there might be, yeah. If you look through the shadows there, through the fog, then you can see that, yeah.
But let's see. We have.
Mira los
already
esqueletos.
built. We can annex a new province.
¿Cómo mola esto? Vea, va a anexionar otra. Como tiene 3, va a anexionar otra.
Good point.
We're a bit low on mana, I think. So
Deberías
I'd
hacer
say
una
we
quarry
go for
para
quarry,
asegurarte la granja.
Mhm.
and that boosts our shrine.
Bueno, granary, mejor dicho.
Not faster than me.
O la shine para maná.
Whereas we're using souls for some of our
La
spells
shine
and
con
unit
quarry
production,
también.
You still can't go without mana.
Bostea.
And then, of course, we have a province here that has an iron node in it.
Yeah.
Which also gives us additional.
Va a pillar de oro.
So it goes even
¿No? O
faster.
quarry.
So let's grab the quarry,
Mm.
get some more production going, build
Muy
things
bien.
faster, and build a shrine so that we get more mana.
¿Qué ha puesto? Hermana Obelis.
We also leveled up again.
Otro level up.
And let's see. Battle magic has some interesting ones. Lightning evoker, get some
Hey,
range damage.
Mm-hmm.
We could also go, of course, resistance so that we resist things ourselves more. But also, we have called the
Tiene que haber algo mejor.
which is our.
Ese está guay.
Which, of course, is our culture gameplay.
Yeah.
I feel like we need that.
That is a pretty good one. I don't know if it works only on melee units or not, is the question. But I also see Grim Executioner.
Yeah, that's.
Grim
When a
Executioner.
unit kills another, when this unit kills another, gains 3
Es de
fortune.
fortuna.
That is pretty good.
And fortune is basically critical hit chat.
Yeah.
This is
Hostia.
a buff, 10% for each
Ah,
stack.
es verdad,
stacks up to
que
5
tú vas
times.
por las tardes,
So
es verdad.
so gaining 3 means that we're starting with.
Rafa, es
30%
verdad, que tú
more.
vas por las
That's
tardes.
a lot. And then you get that overwhelm tactics as well. You're good to go.
That's a 50% chance to crit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take it every time.
And let's see what the world is doing to us.
Venga, que vuelve a
You know what I'm also seeing? A
a la
nice
ciudad,
red
pasa por
glow
ella, tiene
in that
4
fog.
ya, ahora sé que podría
Alright,
anexionar
the
otra.
innovation.
Yeah.
Hostia, crece muy
Sooner
rápido,
or
¿eh?
later, you'll have to deal with it. You already-
Puede meter otra.
Later, first adventure.
I see.
Venga,
I see.
Juan, que vaya todo muy bien.
So,
Que el
of
trabajo
course,
vaya
our
genial.
food is really growing 'cause
Esto
we
ya
need
sabes
less
que se
food,
queda en
we're
YouTube.
building a
Ahí,
lot of food
puestecito.
things.
It's
Para que
going
lo veas.
fast.
Uh,
This is good.
Let's see. So, blacksmith requires 2 quarries. More draft means units are built faster.
Muy importante que
So,
siempre
I
metamos el
wanna
boost.
build it.
Siempre, muy
We have
importante.
a nice province that doesn't have any nodes here, but it's adjacent, and I really like when my provinces are adjacent.
Nada, Juan.
'cause we have
Que vaya
those
todo muy bien.
bonuses later.
That is fair.
Otra quarry, o sea,
So,
tiene 2
let's
quarries
build
ya.
another quarry
Y entonces
and
va a
move
hacer
up
boost
our
del blacksmith para producir
Get more skeletons
más
out even
más
faster.
unidades. O por producir
let's
unidades rápido.
see. And we're just gonna have our scout move along the path, see what they find.
Hey, Shatter
Shatter
Skull
Skull.
Keep. That is a good
Shad
name.
Skull Keep. Eso es otra maravilla, ¿no?
So yeah, we really have our adventures cut up. We're gonna take this one, go here, and then
Y ese que va por
Sí,
detrás que
we just
va a
fit into
limpiar
Keep going on
la
adventures
guarida de la
until there's
seda.
nothing left.
why am I avoiding nodes if they give extra resources? Well, mostly because it's a little bit. So this node is plus 10. These are the pastures, but our food is actually going rather well. And I like this position mostly because of the adjacency. So in a province with a gold vein, we can build a quarry, but then this one is over here, and this one would have actually been no, it's here, and this one is here.
Right.
So we could have built it, but we don't get any additional adjacencies at that point.
Well, you could have built it over here with the food node, and you would have gotten the food and the adjacency. So he has a point, but you know, we're a undead frog. We do whatever we like.
We do whatever
Ah,
we
que va a
like.
atacar los. Pues eso es los autocombat, ¿no?
We're
Sí.
just gonna auto combat this again.
There we
Lo
go.
bueno es que puedes
Look at
hacer
that.
autocombat y si no te sale bien y te
There's
matan
no
alguna
stopping
unidad,
him.
puedes repetirlo. Eso en el 3 no se puede. Se puede en el
Ah.
Planetfall, pero en el 3 no se puede. Si haces un
So
autocombat
actually, I noticed
fácil
from
y te
column
matan
I
una
noticed
unidad,
this
te lo
bigger
comes con
delivery.
patatas.
And one of
Es
them,
así.
There is people on it.
a bit annoying.
There's holy
Ratas.
people on it.
Okay. Before we do Shadow Skull,
Hostia,
we're gonna
ratas
get
de
off holy
orden.
people.
Oh, they're not just. Could you look at them again? They're
Ratas
not just
sagradas.
holy people. They're holy rats.
Sí,
Are they?
They
ratas
are holy
sagradas.
rats.
They're
Qué bueno, ¿no?
watching
The
Red
watching
Bull.
ratkin. I have a feeling they won't like us.
Tenemos por un lado Holy Rats y por otro lado
They are watching us.
sapos de sombras.
Let's see. This seems well
Sí.
prepped.
Sí, porque si te sale mal el autocombat, pues dices. Lo
Yes.
repites. En el
Holy
3 no
Rats
se
are
puede,
always
pero en el
watching.
Planetfall
Rats.
acuérdate que sí.
Are they high?
Se podía.
I don't
Hacías
don't
autocombate y si no te
think we
gustaba,
know if they're
pues
high or
lo hacías
not.
manual.
But we can check actually. I think if you hover
Pero
over
bueno,
the
si el otro
race,
día
it should tell us what
Yo simulé un
culture they
autocombate
are.
en el Age of Wonder 3 y
Because
perdí.
the units
Lo hice yo
themselves
manualmente
are,
y gané sin
ornaments.
perder ninguna
They're
unidad.
mystic actually. Oh, interesting.
All
Hostia.
right.
With
Qué bueno,
powerful
¿no?
evokers and chosen uniters.
Well, that's
Pues
something
la
to
verdad es que
look
tiene una
out.
cantidad
Okay.
de opciones de personalización
Well, I think
místicos y
we'll
son chosen evokers.
just keep moseying along.
Mira, el underground.
Not infestation, but there
Para meterse
is
debajo
a
ya.
knowledge stash that I will
Yep.
want.
And we're also seeing a very glimpse of a border there.
Venga,
which I
tenemos
have
otra.
a
Fíjate
feeling we're
cómo
gonna
va
meet
creciendo
our
la ciudad.
first
Se va a una
NPC
velocidad.
house
Llevamos
player.
9 turnos y ya tenemos
Yay,
6,
see
5 de
Ah,
población o 6.
Yeah.
5 o 6. ¿Cuánto
I always
teníamos?
look really
Cinco.
keenly on whatever you explore
O sea, otro
because
más.
there's so much hidden details in there.
Entonces piensa que puedes,
sometimes.
I'm going way too fast.
¿Qué puedes
That's
hacer
okay.
para
You
hacer
have a lot of
boost?
skeletons to make.
I also have a lot of people on stream that I want to satisfy.
Venga,
That's
más
true.
esqueletos.
So we're almost done with a nice skeleton stack. So let's see. This one doesn't reach there. This one doesn't reach there yet.
¿Qué va a hacer?
We're gonna
Ya es hora de
build
que hagas una
two
granja, ¿no?
so
Bueno, se va a estar creciendo muy
I like
rápido.
matching my nodes with my
Mira, va a hacer una
so
granja.
That's
me ha
why
hecho
you didn't
caso.
do it. You wanted to
Venga,
have a
granja,
farm
ole.
on the one that has a pasture. I can understand that, you know. I sometimes do that.
es que
just
los que sabemos jugar
sheerly
sabemos
out of
jugar, ¿no?
thematic fit as well, even if it's not the optimal.
It feels
play.
bad.
Yeah.
Let's see. And here we
Un
have
poco de prisa todo, ¿eh?
shadow binding. Magic
Si lleva
origin
9
unit
turnos
up
y se va a hacer ya el árbol
20%.
entero. Ya va por la
Now,
tercera.
correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't our skeletons magical origin units?
Yes, and you can check it by going into your unit panel.
Venga,
and
los
there should
esqueletos.
be a little icon. Yeah, there
Tienen 6, que lo ha preguntado
you go. So that
antes.
means that
Tienen
now they
mana
cost
de,
us mana
de, de,
upkeep, and as we can
de-
see, our
de
mana
mantenimiento,
income
los
just has
esqueletos.
stopped
Que antes lo ha
of the amount
preguntado
of
Juan,
skeletons we're
antes de
making.
irse.
So it's
Would
probably
definitely
good. It's
that-
probably a good idea to get shadow binding. And there we go. We've gone
From
the
zero
more
to 6.
yeah.
And
Y han
not
hecho
to
Shadow
five.
Bunding ese, que no sé lo que, que no sé lo que es.
Okay.
Will help us down the
Hostia,
line.
tu dominio puede llegar hasta donde tú quieras.
Next.
No, supongo que no.
And let's see if we can make it.
Ah, miramos. Pero me parece burro, ¿eh?
Let's see. Yeah, the gust keep is very
Sí,
interesting
sí, a mí me
for
parece que
game.
va muy rápido, ¿eh? Quizá han
Gotta
puesto
get
una
there.
partida tipo, ya sabes,
Now we see
Humankind,
something
de esas que vas investigando a todos trozos.
So what
A ver,
if you
Rafa.
put one skeleton together with another skeleton? You get a bone golem.
Sí, pero si antes has bloqueado el otro para investigarlo ya no lo investiga. Me parece increíble.
Four
O sea,
skeletons
bloqueas.
to 2 bone golems.
Yes.
I'll just let that farm
Hombre, esto es
there for a
interesante,
minute.
Rafa, pues si te quieres echar una
And
partida en
let's
directo,
go
que
to
vaya deprisita y así
the
juegas una
main
partida con la
areas.
gente, no estás 12 horas de partida, estás 3 horas de partida y la gente pues se divierte un rato.
Let's see.
The cave is dark and eerily silent as you
Sí, exactamente, Rafa, eso sí diría. Es que 150 turnos igual te los pules en
You and your body
un...
venture further through the
¿Sabes?
maze-like cave, passing cocoons filled with all sorts of
Pero claro,
creatures
cambia un
while
poquito
searching
la
for
forma de ver la partida. Mira, la guarida de la
Before long,
seda.
the webbing gets so thick that it becomes
Vale,
noticeable
tienes que atacar unas criaturas
Then
o quemar todo.
darkness. So we have a couple of options.
Las
we
criaturas
have
que son arañas.
the typical, we go for the attack.
We go for the attack against what are probably spiders.
Entonces
Yes,
se acaba en la
that.
partida.
It says
O antes, si no aparece ahí alguno en el Humankind con los... con micenas y te revienta la cabeza antes de
So,
que...
no, as you can see there, no spiderwebs will be present, but rampant fire is active. And if you hover over that, it actually means that a lot of the battlefield will be on fire. So,
O sea, entras en batalla con fuego por ahí.
your little frogman comes in, does he set flame to all of the spiderwebs, or is he like, you know what, I'm going to just waltz through here?
Las dos son atacar, lo que pasa es que una vas quemando.
They're used to water. They've been drowned. They don't mind a bit of heat.
Okay, warm them up a bit. Yeah, let's go.
So
Venga,
let's set fire.
Manual, ¿no? Porque quiere mover el fuego.
So I better see a lot of flames.
Yeah, I don't remember how much it is, but last time I tried it, it was a lot. So currently
Juega
nothing,
con fuego.
but then, as we go into battle...
Macho, me pongo aquí encima y creo que me va a dar la descripción, pero no me la da.
It was way more back then.
I remember the days where I couldn't walk.
¿Qué ha sido eso que se ha hecho?
I think that is what happened, yeah.
So this cave, I think it always looks really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it has this nice gap here that splits these stacks. Now the problem is we have a wild speaker here,
Yeah,
and the wild speaker already used their conjure animal, I think it's
to
called,
get even more spiders.
to get more spiders. But they also have unleash the beasts,
Yes.
which gives them a bunch of buffs. So we need to probably first
Ala,
focus
ala,
down
ala.
this support unit because it's a problem.
Y
It's
ese hay un
funny
mago
to
que va a
think that these
hacer, que va a
spiders have
putearte.
caretakers in there who really like them. They're taking care of them, feeding them every day, and you just waltz in and you're like, you know, stop that.
I mean, they're spiders. Sometimes they're nice, usually they're not. I don't think the fire spreads every turn. Never mind, it does.
That's what I was waiting for.
Ala,
I was
ala,
like,
ala,
I
por el
remember this
fuego,
being
venga,
way
venga,
more.
venga.
Ah, yeah, there it is.
Ah, bueno, pero
It
que ha aparecido
spreads
más
every
fuego,
turn.
chaval, que se está quemando la esa.
Now, the spiders have
La cueva.
separated from their caretaker.
Pues todas las arañas
adolescents,
van por abajo, ¿eh?
They're moody teens.
Creo que
they
han
don't
mandado
bother.
mucho más... Bueno,
They're
sí.
going the one way.
Puede
away
atacar
from their
con
parents.
los arqueros
A
allí.
mistake that will cost them dearly.
So I'm just gonna first make sure that this thing is,
Hey, soulbound.
yes.
Time to harvest.
So this one already has
Soulbound,
some lowered
time to
HP.
harvest.
I'm not
Sí.
gonna walk with that one in the fire because that just
Yeah.
looks like a vampire.
Momento de recoger almas.
But I am gonna ignore the advice that you always get when you play an MMO.
Mm-hmm.
Don't stand in the fire. We're gonna stand in the fire, but we're gonna get a kill.
Completely valid. So they suffer burning, but that's okay because they get to kill someone.
Exactly. Now, these ones are slightly problematic. I should have thought out this positioning a bit better. Because normally I stand here with 2 melee units, and then this is nicely closed off.
You get a nice little choke point there, but unfortunately you have one guy. So, what is it gonna be?
So these can move pretty far.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping if, let's see, does it want to target the top floor?
Now, I don't want to say anything because I think I know what these spiders will do instead now.
Oh, they have to jump, don't they?
Yeah, they have to jump, and they also have shoot spider webs. So, let's see if they're gonna use that.
You're just gonna assume that they're going to.
Sí, sí, Rafa, sí, los combates sí parecidos.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Los combates son
This
parecidos.
ability always has a surprising amount of range.
Yeah, but
Bueno,
it's,
pero
it
están
is
bien.
a full action, so they're
¿Has
not
visto
able
los de
to
Age of Wonder
while
3?
doing it. There they go. Shoot the spider webs.
Los del Planetfall son un poco más un poco más de colocarse, de posicionarse, más lentos, más de pensar. Pero estos son más de
Bless you.
tirarte para adelante, ¿sabes?
Lots of talking, not enough
Evidentemente
water.
con cierta estrategia, sin cagarla, pero
Enough water, according to our little drowned people.
Too much water.
Too much water. Maybe that's what's the problem.
Yeah. So we can take out these little ones.
venga.
I mean, we're slowed, so, you know.
Veamos.
takes a bit.
That's okay. Get some regeneration up.
Hay que ir pensando cómo vamos a hacer
So you're safe to move here.
a nuestro héroe favorito, ¿eh? Hay que hacerle un enano de esos buenos, ¿eh?
And then closer.
Es que el Planetfall, el problema que tiene es que es muy estratégico, es muy de disparos, muy de métete atrás, tiene poco roce, ¿sabes lo que te quiero decir? Porque al final no deja de ser un... Claro, exactamente. Tenemos que ir pensando que le tenemos que hacer, evidentemente, enano, bonachón, va a ser, yo creo que industrial, y va a tener todo lo que pueda tener para aguantar palos, carretas y todo. Es que sea ahí un enano que pise, pum, y aguante.
We had quite some
Tenemos que
souls.
verlo.
We have 36.
36. Oh, we can blast a bunch of souls at them. There you go. That's
Buena,
pretty good.
Buah.
Now let's see if the spider is dumb enough to walk through the fire.
Pero estoy viendo un poquito lento el combate. Es lo que no me está gustando.
It's jumping.
Okay.
Y eso quema mucho en este tipo de juegos.
It walks through the fire.
Cosa que no pasa en el
But it's
hecho Wonder 3, que vas follado. Con eso de las represalias vas, vamos.
And there it burned to dead.
Exactly.
Maybe it
Exactamente,
knew it was
el enano de
already
hierro
on
tiene que
fire
ser.
and was like, you know what? I better make this count.
Maybe. It's the suicide run.
Yeah. You know, if I were
Fuera,
on
se
fire, I
acabó.
wouldn't do the rational thing either.
Yeah, you get scared, you get in trouble, you
You
just
stop,
start
drop,
running.
and roll, Yordi. If you never been to elementary school, that's what they tell you, right?
I've seen
Muy
this
bien,
come.
12 almas que ha coleccionado. Muy bien. Perfecto.
Let's see. A layer of silk, the aftermath. Why do I see angels?
We have an angel man.
Who is this angel
Ah,
man?
mira, ha encontrado un héroe ahí.
Still breeding. Ooh.
This is
Estaba atrapado. Te debo mi vida.
Humanoids.
Wow, they are already angels.
Le va a
Anointed
encarcelar.
people.
¿Qué te juegas?
Grassroots operation, they live underground.
Estaba ahí metido en la guarida de las arañas. Le habían cogido las arañas
they're also like
al héroe, tío.
good.
Me meo.
So they're like underground angels. Interesting combo.
Underground Angels.
Yeah.
O sea, ángeles del subsuelo.
I see an evil one, and I see the nice
Strip
word
Cedric
imprison
Silento de his belongings and in prison.
get his
O sea,
stuff,
quítalo todo
Put him in
y
jail.
mételo
We
en la
don't like
prisión.
angel people here.
Hostia.
Like angels.
A tomar por culo, la ha metido en la prisión.
He's put in jail.
Te debo
Well,
mi vida, sí,
we'll
pues
check
a la
on
puta
him in a
cárcel.
second.
Hala.
I'm first going to grab this.
Ooh,
Hostia,
but
rata,
as we
que son,
pick it
no,
up,
que son tigres, tío, cómo
we
mola.
meet some not so friendly neighbors.
So this cat does not like toads.
Yep.
Sei
They're also called
Symbelicus
feline
Cristallus,
Illdoers. That's a good name.
de la ciudad libre
So one of
de
the feline
Lorewell.
Oh, they're
Okay.
also evil.
They're evil. They are shadowy.
También
they're
es evil.
siphoners.
Hmm?
So I feel like we could work this out.
Este
We could
es
be
un líder.
friends in another lifetime.
Este no se puede atrapar, este es un líder. El otro es que era un héroe.
Because of,
Tú puedes atrapar y
because of-
encarcelar a los líderes que van por la... O sea, los
Right
héroes
now,
que van
they're
por
like,
las...
you guys need to leave right
Por las
now.
armies,
We're gonna make
por los
sure
ejércitos, pero los
we're too
líderes no.
close.
Yeah.
They don't like that.
Lorewell. De
So,
momento
I'm getting a
Lorewell nada. Y
bit
tenemos ahí una
worried
Whisper
about our
Spring
health
Stone.
here.
¿Ah, ya
I
está
feel like we
utilizando?
should
No, no,
retreat
no
for
está
a couple-
utilizando la
Oh, no,
Whisper
actually,
Spring Stone.
We don't need to retreat because this does count as friendly domain now, doesn't it?
I believe it does. Don't quote me on that, but I believe
Hostia, la han
it
pegado
does.
pero bien
You can
ahora,
quote
tiene
me
que
on it
recuperarse.
because it's now on the stream.
Venga,
Just
puede
gotta
anexar
see
otra
how this
provincia.
plays out.
La capital.
And,
A ver qué va a hacer.
Ooh, oh, look at
Otro
how fast
Forester.
that growth is going.
Hombre, lo suyo es que fuera hacia la maravilla. Es lo suyo. Pero tiene que liberar
We
la...
need the second tier structure for that, unfortunately.
So I'm just gonna hurry production, and we're probably gonna do that a couple of times.
Sure,
Por
we have the
reproduction.
money.
And let's see. Let's just make sure that we get some more
Mira,
money.
una mina
than
hecho.
we spend
Mira,
on
no
it.
tenía.
You know what's better than money? More money. Yeah.
All the money.
Venga, un puntito
Um,
más.
Let's see. So what kind of spell or what kind of skill do we want to take?
Venga, Lailing y Evoker otra vez.
Like restore.
Restore.
Vigor could be
Vigor.
interesting.
He's not. He doesn't look like a support guy. He looks like a guy that wants to drain everyone of their
I
souls.
feel like we should just get Lightning Evoker as an additional.
Ese le ha gustado antes, el Lailing
spell.
Evoker.
Sure, that could work.
And
Pues nada.
because, of course, I want distant evocation. I want to be able to cast spells from further.
Yes, that's a really good one. And you get more,
Bueno, al final eso.
more
Lightning
skills
Evoker.
are revealed to you as you go through these skill tree or skill lists, essentially.
Yeah. And now, of course, we've just captured the hero. We get the nice notification.
Le tiene capturado.
He's in
¿eh?
jail.
He's in jail.
Cedric
So we can
Silerna.
inspect him.
Mira. Quítale,
So
pero
he
quítale
has
el
the
martillo y
dwarven
llévatelo.
hammer.
Mira qué
Ajá.
martillo,
He
chaval.
has has chest plates of
It's
vitality.
vitality.
¿Qué tiene?
also
¿Es pegado
a
al
provisional.
S?
Walnut army. Oh, okay.
So it does also actually lower upkeep.
Ah,
for
mira,
units that
que
don't
baja
use
el
armor.
mantenimiento de las unidades.
Now I know Shadow has some fun things.
Later down the line, they can do some stuff with the people in their prison.
So
Right now, they can't.
you say that, but there's this animate button. Oh, but I don't have the.
It's not there yet, and it also means it first needs to be in the crypt. And for it to be in the crypt, you need to do something else with the prisoner, which I will not say out loud yet, but I think everybody knows.
I'm gonna see if I can get that because I want that. Oh,
Anda, mira,
Okay,
Tú has
he
recibido-
does not like being in
he
prison.
does not like this.
sabemos que mantienes a Cer y Sirena cautivo.
So
I just
Podríamos-
foreshadowed, hey, maybe you can do something to him later down the line. Well, here it
Has
is.
dicho-
You want to kill him? Because now you can.
¿Qué va a hacer? ¿Le va a devolver? Están diciendo que le devuelva.
The bottom option there is move to the
Yo appeal to
crypt.
my own.
Relations with a house we have not met
Morirá.
yet is-
Pero que- hombre, Evelyn, ¿qué tal?
it's an
¿Cómo estás,
evil
chica?
character
¿Cómo vas?
action, which is great for us.
¿Qué tal?
We want to be evil.
I mean,
Estamos
we're
aquí
gonna
viendo
kill him, because then I can do what I want
el
to do.
el
exactly.
stream que han hecho y los desarrolladores
go.
de hecho Wonder
So-
4.
So
Now,
now we get the notification. Now he's in the crypt. Still
Yeah.
looks the same.
Está interesante
We
el
can
juego,
sell his
tiene
remains.
mucha
Get
historia.
a little bit of gold. Get a little bit of equipment.
exactly.
Or we can see if we can animate.
Let's
I don't think we can because I think it requires quite a lot of souls. But
Hostia, le va a matar, le va a convertir en un no muerto, tío.
and what's the cost?
50 souls.
Only 50.
Hostia, y le puede, o sea, le tiene muerto ahora mismo la cripta y le puede animar, le puede devolver a la vida como un no muerto por 50 almas. Qué bueno.
No, so when
Nada,
this
nada,
happens,
Evelyn, por favor, tú cuando
he gets
puedas.
a white one, and I
Sí, aviso
think
hasta
this is
mañana,
something I'm
voy
gonna have to
como-
get to SQA, because I see Angel
Ayer
Eyes and
anunciaron
white
lo
one
de que
together.
iban a
Same
tener live
time.
stream y he
Interesting.
avisado como he podido en Twitter, pero no te preocupes,
Let's
esto
see
lo
if we
puedes
can
ver
get a bit more
después, ¿eh?
souls.
Ahora lo bueno es que
Where do I
tienes
send you?
un
I
rato,
sent
si
you
quieres
hours.
comentarme algo, tienes pues...
I don't want to deal with you
Vamos a estar
anymore.
aquí
Just
pues
go
40
wherever
minutos
you
más
want.
por lo menos, porque es lo que va a durar el vídeo.
This,
Oh, look at that. Something called experimentation
Luego en principio te lo
chambers.
puedes ver, porque va a estar en YouTube.
so this is one of
Mira,
those, dark
Ya tiene
structures.
la
Yes.
Experimentation Chambers, la puede hacer y la puede hacer impulsada, boosted. Porque tiene una granja, que es la que ha hecho, no ha hecho más. Ha hecho solo una granja, ha hecho 2 quarries, una granja, un forester y una mina. Pero está interesante, me está gustando el tema del desarrollo de la ciudad, ¿eh? Porque lo estamos viendo más en esta partida. En la otra no lo vimos
Also
más
goes
combate.
to a different
En el otro live
building,
stream.
Which is even further.
Laboratory.
Yeah.
Y luego el Underground Laboratory.
Or laboratory?
I think laboratory. And I live with a British roommate, so I think he taught me
I
right.
think you should know by
Yeah.
now.
A mí me
So we're
encanta.
gonna build
Siempre
that.
me han gustado
We're very evil now.
este toque de juegos.
How dare they?
Mira,
What does
hostia.
that mean? That means
Very
that our
evil.
relationship
Demasiado
with our city
malvado.
rulers is, worse
Yeah.
if they are also if they are neutral or
200% de relación
if
con
they're
las ciudades
evil, then,
libres
like us,
y con sus
They're fine. They're
jefes,
like, hey, you're evil
que
like
son
us. That's
neutral
okay.
o
and
better
the
o mejor
events that we
alineamiento.
get throughout the game
Los
have
eventos
a
random
higher chance of being
que ocurren tienen un
negative, which
20% de
means
probabilidades de ser
events that
negativos.
have
Ah, muy bien, muy bien.
additional effects for evil alignment.
Increíble.
Actually, I did not check if this actually healed.
Good
Yes,
point.
it
Oh,
does.
they did heal.
Ojo la rana
Oh,
esa,
so there
tiene
you
una
go.
mala
So,
leche,
like,
Rafa.
just hanging
¿Eh?
around that
Tiene
cave
cara de
where
mala
they-
leche.
No.
Bueno.
And we've
Ooh.
met Alfred Elderstone. Yeah.
And he already does not like us. Greets you with contempt. Why would that be?
It's annoying that this
Pero este es
number
el de Selina.
That's okay.
But we know why he doesn't.
No sé.
We're gonna make it worse because we're gonna threaten him.
Tiene mala
We're
pinta.
just
Este
gonna
tiene pinta de que
threaten
nos va a atacar ya,
him
¿eh?
to eat his brain.
Eat his brain and steal
Te
his
mire, te
soul.
contagia la rabia, ¿eh?
Yeah, don't forget steal his soul.
So he's suspicious of us. I mean, he should be when that
Suspicious.
Claro,
Claro, tienes esto negativo. Y estás a punto de entrar en guerra.
Yep.
So, with some luck, we might get into a war.
I even saw this personality set, chivalrous diplomat. I don't think that gels well with our own kind of personality that we're presenting.
No. So,
No, también igual
let's
mola
keep
una
moving.
facción que sea más diplomática, porque las fracciones Shadow, las fracciones de las sombras son poco diplomáticas.
The Holy Rats. After we literally
Ah, la podemos
imprisoned
anexionar
and
otra.
murdered
¿Qué va a
an
hacer?
angel, I don't think they'll be happy to see us.
Otro
no.
forester ahí.
Let's see how
Oh, we're almost at the layer of
Está haciendo
silk.
Town Hall
Almost
might be
integrated.
able to.
de nivel 2.
Let's continue on. strange resource like that at the front of my build. Move on to other units.
We're reading the questions right now, reading chat.
God, that was a long message. But basically, the queue automatically moves on based on what you can build.
Mira,
And we can now
tenemos
build bone golems.
golems.
Now the question is, do I
Pero
want to
todos
spend
estos van con
souls on
almas,
this, or
pues
are
para
we gonna keep
producirlos.
them
¿Y
for
cuánto eran?
our,
¿30 almas?
Animation project.
Claro,
I
y
kind
está
of like the
guardándose el
animation
alma
project
para.
because that's something unique. I haven't seen a lot done in the
Está
game
guardando las
before.
almas para
And
resucitar al héroe.
Streams.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And we have
Sí,
like a
pero
cool
Rafa,
angel
en
undead
planes fuera era
guy.
cada
That's
4.
pretty cool.
Y anexionabas muy pocos. Aquí
I also
anexionas
feel like
cada
now
uno.
you can
Y
create bone golems for cheaper.
el crecimiento es más orgánico
So I think
porque
we
es
just need
1 a
to go
1, no
and
de
do a lot
4 en
more
4.
battles, we need souls.
Y tienes a lo
Yeah,
mejor
we need
15
more souls,
provincias en
that's
vez de
just-
tener.
It's a state of
¿Cuántas
being
puedes
for
tener
these
en el
frogs.
Planetfall? Hasta 20.
Sí.
And we're there.
20 entre 4 son 5. Hasta 5 puedes tener. 5 y una sexta si tienes la provincia de.
That's not where I thought
Mira.
Alfred was going to be. I thought Alfred
Ya
was
ha
going to
ya ha
be
venido,
up
ya ha
there where my
venido
scout
el.
was.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I wonder. Maybe his scout walked along
Está
and found
conquistando por
us
abajo.
first.
Yeah, he's going for our Gust Keep. We're not going to let him.
No, but you've already claimed Gustkeep. You have cleared it of
Ya
the
no es
horrors
como en
that were there.
el, como en el
So it belongs
Civilization,
to
¿eh?
you.
Que vas creciendo tu dominio.
See, do we want
Aquí esto ya va por
manual?
I
por
think you can
sectores.
take these guys. Let's keep the manual for the ancient one.
Autocombat. Mira,
Oh, maybe manual because you lost the unit.
Maybe
ha
manual
perdido una unidad por hacerlo y lo va a hacer ahora a manual porque va a hacerlo automático.
Oh,
Es lo que hemos dicho
right,
antes.
yeah.
Mira, se va a enfrentar a
Spirit
las
damage
ratas
is,
estas.
Painful for these guys.
They're not dead yet, actually. They don't have a specific spirit weakness.
Sí. Todo lo que viste
Let's
tú, ¿no?
See how are we gonna approach this? Gonna approach this rather offensively as always.
I see you're narrowly dodging those nice little mushrooms there. You don't like them? You don't like standing in the mushrooms?
No, because the mushrooms are poisonous.
Who do you think put them there?
The randomizer did.
Yeah. That's true, but who do you think put the randomizer spots in the level?
Like we said, you are responsible for.
A las ratas se
I'm
acercan
pretty
a
sure
discreción,
almost
¿eh?
all
No
the-
quieren acercarse mucho. Están
Yeah,
ahí a ver
almost
si
all of the
te
maps
pones a
have
tiro y
been
te
on my
pego,
plate
porque fijaros,
so
no
far.
llegan.
Okay, so this is the only one in range. So I
Que
feel
adelanta
pretty
mucho una
fine.
unidad, macho.
Can you,
Venga, nada, Rafa, aquí lo tienes para ver
This
el
is
final
what I
si quieres.
sound
Me
like
alegro
usually,
mucho
so
de
when I
haberte
do
visto.
technical comments,
Que tengas un buen día. Jefe.
And I move
Trying
these
to
guys
figure out the
here,
right
and then
position.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's a puzzle.
so
Ooh, no. Press Ctrl Z.
why?
You have a cool little new ability. How far can it reach?
That's a. Well, that's.
Hasta luego, Rafa, hasta luego.
Can I talk?
You can. It doesn't do a lot of damage because they're all in defense mode and the chaplains are like giving them resistance. But you have a chance to lower the resistance and give them electrified. And maybe that kind of triggers them to come to you.
Claro, se
It's a
están metiendo
pretty
resistencias,
good
¿no?
Chance to sunder resistance then.
Let's give it a shot.
Mira.
All right. Some
El rayo
electrified there.
encadenado.
We popped it off. And now you can. Now you can
Just
slow them.
slow them still.
See if you
Uy,
can-
esto de que
yeah,
pueda tirar más de un
perfect.
hechizo, no sé, hay que mirarlo, ¿eh?
And I don't think they can reach you anymore now.
I keep being surprised about that, so I'm not gonna make any promises.
We'll just see what happens. The chaplain, the holy rats are making each other even more holy.
See?
Okay, yeah, one of them reached it, but look at that.
All right.
Sí, creo que han llegado. Lo que pasa es que, bueno,
Let's just take you out.
ahora se ponen a tiro de todas tus unidades. Mira, se los ha fumado, ¿eh?
This
Pero
one
bien
isn't
fumados.
even standing on.
Yeah,
the
and now
lucky
he's got
horse.
fortune. Now he's got fortune as well because of his hero skill.
Venga, pégale.
So, and these walked through the poisonous mushrooms.
Venga.
That was not smart of them.
Que ha abierto el Discord sin
But-
querer.
Crits? No.
Sale ahí.
crits.
Well, they're finished off already. The poison and the electrified will finish them off.
So I'm gonna just have these move to there because
Yeah, we definitely want to. Ooh, maybe remove some of their bolsters.
I could just take
Que tiene mucha
a
defensa.
lot
Las
more damage.
defensas esas y la
Lower their model
resistencia.
count, make them deal less damage.
Seems to be
2
the
of the 4 holy rats down.
plan. Oh,
Aguantan,
I'm not
los
even
bichos.
using my spells.
And
Recura.
they come back. You can't keep these holy rats down, really.
I think that's a problem.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're gonna.
Oh no! Oh,
Ostras.
and I thought they were gonna be finished off.
Bueno,
but
pero de todas maneras
alas.
esta unidad está aguantando
Yeah, I
mucho,
counted
Ni en la
those
reventa
Chaplains-
casi
yeah,
todo.
These chaplains are like, nope.
Ya, uf.
Keep on fighting for us.
Capellanes
just
son.
gonna do it from a
Chaplains.
distance.
Chaplains.
There we go.
There we go. I like that the chaplains immediately were like, oh, what? We just healed them. Come on.
I want you to be closer. I can safely move. Grace.
But weakened. You know what that means?
Sí.
Cold weak.
Capellanes, chaplain, ¿no? Sacerdotes, sí. Son los que vienen en en el tomo de la. ¿Cuál era? El tomo de. No me acuerdo cuál era. Era uno de los tomos del
So I see
orden.
some question in
El
chat
primero que
indeed
vimos.
about the different looking HP.
Venía el convento y los capellanes, estos, los curas.
In between the
Yeah.
last time we streamed and
Exactly.
today, instead of in previous titles when you recovered health,
De todas
it was
maneras, sigo
always
diciendo, veo
added
un
to
poquito
what
lento el
it
combate.
used to- well, what you
No
had.
agota lento.
Yeah, it's
So-
added to your full pull, which means it
Poquito
translated
lento.
back to the strategic map.
Más que nada por viendo
But
cómo
what we
pierden
found
vida
is that,
las
especially
unidades.
in the later game, your ability to heal so fast and so
Veremos
much in
cómo
battle meant
cuando lo
that you
tengas en las
would
manos,
not
cómo,
be,
cómo se siente todo eso.
if you played the game right, that you would not be able to lose units at all. Look at them; they just
Porque
fell over.
en
Yeah,
el
look
3
at
vuelas, ¿eh?
Yeah.
Con las represalias a tope vuelas.
So yeah,
Eso sí,
healing,
te puedes
in battle
empotrar contra
would
alguna
allow
unidad
you
y
to just
perder
keep going
a lo tonto
forever.
unidades,
And that
pero
was a bit of a
vuelas.
problem from a design point of
Rewards.
view. So
Ah,
what
bueno,
we've
hostia,
done
el
is we've
Razorback.
introduced this concept called temporary hit points, and as just some people say, they're kind
Muy
of
bien.
like shield barriers.
Una unidad de tier 2.
They are lost at
interesante.
the end of the battle, but they will
La tira
still,
pa' allá.
for the rest
A lo
of
mejor la
in
podía haber
combat,
metido
work
en
exactly
el
the same
ejército
as
y haberse
healing did
sacado a uno de
before.
los
The only
a uno
difference
de,
is that
de
when
las
you go back to
infanterías.
the
Y así
strategic
tiene
map,
por lo
these
menos un
points are
bicho ahí,
lost.
un monstruo.
Now we had 10 more souls.
Yeah.
Do you know what time it is?
I see 50 souls. I see a guy in our crypt that's an angel. I think it's ready.
Ya, está en la cripta. Le
Let's
tiene.
see. Now we need to be aware.
Pobre
This is
Ángel,
gonna
ahora
push
es
us a bit
el
over the
ángel
cap,
caído.
But
Ya lo puede levantar.
It's all
Por
worth
100
it,
y
baby.
50 de
it's all
alma.
worth it. And besides, 30 gold upkeep, it's not that much.
Yeah. Let's give it. There he is.
Vas
Oh
por
my
encima de tu
God,
Hero
he's
Cap.
Glorious.
So now
¿Dónde está
we
el Hero
have
Cap?
The undead hero, Cedric.
Cedric Salerna, and we could even
Ilirna.
send him after the house he came from. That is extra cruel.
Do we know at this point where it is? We do
I don't
not yet.
think so. But once we meet them, they'll not be happy at all.
Que vaya con un ejército de esqueletos. Un ángel con un ejército de esqueletos, ¿eh?
Mm-hmm.
Curioso, ¿eh?
Put them together.
You.
Está curioso, ¿no? Míralo, hola.
There.
We're just gonna. Oh,
El
right,
ángel con
because it was
el,
just
con
animated,
el
he can't
ejército de
move.
esqueletos.
He needs to warm up a little bit, you know?
See.
Night
I can
War
make some
y Warlord, las unidades de tier 2.
I could. Yeah, I'll just make a warlock.
Supongo que ha sido por el town.
They also get soul
Sí, no,
binding.
está curioso, ¿eh?
And I can rush this, and now.
Habrá sido por el Town Hall que ya puede.
Yes.
Well, it's
Mira,
not-
ya sale la Torre de Magos, la Wizard
The
Tower, para
first
producir
level of the
Imperium.
Wizard Tower.
End the turn.
Mira, le ha
So
parecido
that
a ir izquierda un
when
ejército
inevitably this
independiente o
world
algo, ¿no?
floods,
O es
our little frog guy can
es una
stay
madriguera de bichos.
Day 15. And
Alfred did it again. How dare he?
Otra la ha quitado, otra
No,
otra
exactly. But he
provincia
just
al
wants to
lado.
make us clear that he could have taken it if he really tried.
Lo que sí que,
So,
igual que digo
I'm
que el combate va un
thinking,
poco lento, lo que sí que me parece que va muy deprisa es el desarrollo de la
I'm fine with
partida, ¿eh?
spending
Va
a
súper
bit of,
deprisa. Las
Imperium
unidades,
to attract new
digo,
players.
las ciudades crecen,
Speed
vamos.
things up. Yeah.
Yeah,
No sé
just
si habrá
wondering,
alguna
which
forma
ones do we
de
feel
ralentizar
like
eso,
take
supongo
this
que sí, como
one
todos los
with the
juegos de
iron
este
node
tipo.
or this one
Pero
that has
ahora
the
mismo
bastards?
supongo que lo han
I have
puesto
a
todo follado
feeling
para que veamos
that
mucho más de lo que
you wanna
podríamos ver.
grow faster and faster. So I would go for the one with the pastures.
I mean, also it's a nice adjacent.
Pero te vas a bajar hasta
That
ahí.
is true.
O
more
sea, y tienes un
farms,
nodo que no has limpiado.
and we don't care about alma.
Yeah, we don't. He did it to us. We
Mira,
didn't
mira
do it
dónde
to
está
him.
el-
he's
el-
going for the. He's going for the spawner himself.
So what did you say about eventually I'll have to deal with it?
Apparently not. You just let other people deal with it.
That's how a true
Venga.
evil.
Is
Entra.
that what
Overlord
QA
does it.
does? No.
Yeah, that's definitely
Buena.
what QA is.
A ver qué da. Vamos a parar un momentín.
Right, so
Lo mismo que en la otra. Shake their school keep. ¿Y qué da? Lo mismo. Es igual. Sea el nombre, pero el tipo de Ancient Wonder es la misma. Porque es de bronce, es parecida.
we've done one of these before.
Es
Yes.
igual.
We've seen a different event in our first live stream.
Hoy
We've
está
seen
el diario de
one
la maravilla. Veremos cómo son.
how
What are we gonna get
what
this
we can
time?
get.
I don't know.
Salt and vinegar.
Que las maravillas es la
So,
mecánica de
let's see.
anomalías
There seems to be
en el Planetfall.
Oh.
a speaking piglet.
A
Un poquito más
piglet.
desarrollado,
I think that's
bastante.
a little bit wrong. So there's a piglet saying what's for dinner essentially, and
We
they're
steam
cooking
them with
ashborn
mushrooms.
hedonists,
Oh, I
which
think
are a
that,
bunch of
yeah, that's
elves. Yeah.
that's an actual ruler that we haven't met yet.
Okay, so
So, do we want to? We can save them until combat, or we can spend some food or growth in this case. Why does it say growth?
Es interesante.
Yeah, okay, makes sense. We can spend some
Si
food.
no,
slash
si no, si no
growth.
quieres,
Exactly.
si no
You
quieres
redirect
batallar,
all
si no quieres ir a la batalla,
you redirect all of the food
Estás
towards
pagando en
this
comida.
little piglet, which is not supposed to be a piglet, but you know, after the stream, I'll go in and fix that immediately.
But I think it's all fine to not want to fight, but not for us.
No.
Because we need the souls.
We want the souls. Oh
Claro.
my God, there's a whole
va a
horde of
combatir
them.
porque quiere coger
So I
souls.
feel like
Es
we
lo
can
suyo.
safely auto-combat.
Hostia, son
I
todos
think so too.
porcinos
I
de esos,
think
son
our guys
guarrillos.
will be able to deal with this.
Mira,
Look
qué
at
bien.
that.
Autoplay,
And we've reached level
auto.
5.
Mm-hmm.
That's very interesting. Oh, but
Sand
first,
and
the
vinegar.
aftermath.
Salt.
Hungry
Salt
boots
and
no longer
vinegar.
tread.
Let's
Rescue
see.
their traumatized victims.
Buah, esto habrá que ir
We have some
leyéndolo.
options. We've saved a suitor. This
Cuando tengamos
is
el juego.
a mystic healer, actually. It has a healing
Yes,
ability.
it is a support unit, which we normally can't
Uy,
really
todo lo que
get
tiene este
as
juego,
dark.
madre mía.
So-
Buah.
We have some options. We can take the
Es una locura,
production.
Mm-hmm.
Si le sale bien es una
We
locura.
can take the gold, or we can actually take her along.
Es una verdadera
for the
locura.
ride.
I would say that as someone, you know, as the dark culture not having any ways of healing themselves other than Call the Weak, it might be good to maybe get some foreign mercenaries to help out in filling the gaps in your ranks.
Right, so what does it look like? Well, she has red skin.
Beautiful. I mean, they're Ashborn hedonists. If they're Ashborn, maybe that means they're like fire related or something. But they get some of our unit enchantments as well.
They
So
get our soul binders.
Yeah.
They also have spell channeling, which means that our spells are
Interesante.
cheaper while she's in stack.
Asborn Cedonis.
I love her already. Put her in the main stack. Let's go.
Do we swap out one of our Dark Warriors?
I kind of like the 3 Dark Warriors because they're a nice front line. I think the Pursuer can maybe go.
It does lower our chance to weaken things.
That is true.
But we can go because it's a tier 2 for a tier 1. That
Yeah.
seems fair. So, let's see, there's gold, there's food. Oh, actually, this is interesting. We can show off the reinforcement range a bit.
Sí, son muy chulos los modelos. Sí.
So, has this been
En general se ve
highlighted
todo
before?
genial,
No.
¿eh? Sonata. Se ve todo genial. Veremos con toda esta cantidad de personalización si no sale una combinación overpower y nos rompe el juego. Pero bueno, están los desarrolladores que irán retocando un poco el balance entre las combinaciones. Mira otra.
To join a fight.
Yes.
This meant that if I split up, well, if I had 6 stacks around this, all 6 would be able to join.
Yeah.
Now in Age of Wonders 4, we've overhauled this.
Indeed.
What have we done with it?
So, there were multiple problems with it, which I won't go too deep into. But the adjacent hexagon rules, they weren't working out for us as well as we wanted it to work out in H1S4. So what we've done is we've replaced it with a reinforcement range rule, where when you hover over a particular army you're about to fight, you can actually see a range extending from them. from the red dotted lines telling you like which armies will be involved in the fight, or as long as they're within those hexes. Each side can then bring up to 3 armies to the fight, making a total of, 3 stacks versus 3 stacks on either side. And there you go. And that is a way for you to bring units towards a battle without always having to position neatly right next to each other, which always resulted in a little bit of like very tight positioning that just wasn't as satisfying.
Basically, I don't have to move in a triangle anymore.
You don't have to move into the triangle train to indeed get all of your units in battle, no.
No, so now that we've actually have a second stack, we can see here.
Yeah.
Que tiene la planta esa que quizás sea más complicada.
Have the unit opt out. So if you get attacked and there's a scout nearby, you don't want to get the scout killed, you can disable them from joining combat.
Yeah.
As you see, the banner on the unit also
Bueno, lo que han
stops
explicado
hovering.
ahora parece ser,
It's very clear if they're not joining.
que es que las unidades se unirán a la batalla siempre que estén alrededor de ese círculo rojo.
Exactly.
But our pursuers have done
Ya no tenemos la ley del hexágono.
Yeah.
We can just have them fight.
There we go. Get more souls.
Interesante, bastante interesante,
asking about we got spiders.
Mira,
we got a red
spider. Is that a mount or is that a...
Lo que pasa, ahora haces un zoológico.
I think we just got a spider mount.
Ah, no, pero es una mount.
So I just
Qué
remembered
bueno.
also that we hit level 5. So many things are happening.
Yeah, it goes fast.
Qué bueno.
Bless you.
Again. So, okay, we got the spider mount from that combat, which is a tier 2 mount. So when equipped, we also get their web ability.
It's almost like we got one of the spiders from that lair of the silk.
Basically.
Yeah, maybe this one escaped and was like, oh, please, don't kill me.
So now we see our froggy is sitting on a spider.
Isn't that beautiful? I feel like it fits him.
Mira, la rana encima de la araña.
That's true, yeah. It wasn't very intimidating when he was standing on a pony.
So the other thing, indeed, we reached level 5. Yeah. So we get to pick another skill. I'll do that first, and I'm just gonna go for distant evocation.
It's an easy pick. It's a great one.
But now we have the signature skills.
A ver, vamos un poquito, que ha dicho que ha sido un
easy pick. It's
un easy pick first, and I'm just gonna go for distant evocation. Get to pick another skill.
A ver.
I'll do that first, and I'm just gonna
distant evocation. No sabemos lo que hace.
It's an easy pick. It's a great one.
But now we have the signature skills.
Yes.
So every 5 levels, you also unlock a signature skill slot.
A ver, 5 niveles.
When you do that,
Hostia,
you get a
más.
skill that you can pick from each of the affinities.
Drain Blade, ¿no?
In this case, Vision of Woe, Demon Step, which is a teleport.
Cada 5.
Kind of interesting. Frostfire Detonation
Madre
is the option we have here. Summon Aminal,
Qué bueno.
Retribution, or the Draining Blade.
Drain Blade.
So when you pick one of these, the affinity of the skill that you've chosen gets added to your hero.
Yeah.
Which means that you
Y gana más afinidad.
Stretch your affinity quite a bit. So I see people saying Demon Step.
Pero la afinidad del héroe.
However, this is a leave 1, so I would use this on a unit that has charge strikes.
Yeah, it leaves you with 1 action point. It feels almost better to do, which is going to be very fun for our angel guy when he gets this.
Yeah.
Because he's an angel and he has an ability called Demon Step, and he's
bueno,
undead, like all of these things.
La unidad se teleporta cerca de las estas de las unidades y las hace daño.
Damage as well, so we spread a bit more. Also, it does additional damage in a 2x radius, so it's pretty wide.
Yep.
The other thing, and this is, if my unit would get stuck, we could do Draining Blade.
Yeah.
Which actually heals for the amount of damage that is dealt. It's another shadow. It's not that great for the hero we're playing as. I'm thinking Frostfire Detonation.
Give him more spells to sling at the enemy. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
So Frostfire Detonation. And now we see, we've learned a secret technique.
Me dan ganas hasta un logro y todo.
Affinity, And we have
Industrias of Affinity. Bueno, pero materialista.
The only reason why this is added to my empire is because
Se ha añadido al imperio y al este.
The ruler,
Y al
as
ruler.
the leader of your empire, influences with his own affinities the empire affinity. And the other source of empire affinity are the tomes that you pick. But so they are ways to sometimes go in a different particular direction for your
Ha perdido un esqueleto.
army. Oh no, you lost a skeleton.
You know, I should have thought this over better because I'm pretty sure I had enough souls to make a
Bone golem?
a bone golem. Yeah.
But
Nada,
get
no
a
la,
new
no la
guy.
repite.
Kind of fairy.
you get a fairy. That's
Bueno, una fairy,
wow,
un esqueleto,
that is
un ángel y una
full
fairy.
tier 3 unit to get.
Una hada.
Not mine. There goes my mana income.
Yeah, that is
Hostia,
always
el mana
one of
income.
those fun
Claro,
things
tiene un
where you
montón de
get one of
esqueletos
these rare
ahí
units,
invocados que
your
le
economy
consumen
tanks a
mana,
little
pues al final.
It's nothing
Y esta que
we
también
can
consume
deal with.
18 de
Also,
mana.
potion
Hostia,
damage,
chaval. Claro, es de
right,
tier
that
3,
feels
chaval. Es que es de tier 3.
Budding strength is
Qué
pretty
bueno,
good
¿no?
as well. Strength
strike.
and true
Que
strike.
pega de 18 de
That's
veneno.
always hit.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I
True
don't
skill.
think I've used that before. We're gonna make it.
Bueno,
it's a nice
mira, tiene un
fairy.
más 2 ahora,
Budding strength are little guys over there, are little skeletons.
They can move on.
So, before you forget, actually, let's first do this. Yeah.
El mana
Let's go
mono,
ahead and-
Willis, para ganar
Yeah,
más
get
mana,
some
sí.
more mana,
Que gana
but
poco ahora,
you were ready to
249 y
maybe
poco.
Construct a little bone golem.
Se ha ido un
So,
poco.
are you feeling ready to make the commitment?
Yeah, we're gonna spell and for vessels, we're gonna turn these two of the skeletons in here into a bone golem.
Yes. See, they
Les
lost
ha ido un poco ahí
unit,
la
and
voz.
now we have a
Mira,
beautiful,
¿pero qué ha hecho? ¿Le ha
beautiful
traído?
bone golem. Look at that.
So this
El
looks
go-
like
el
a lot more
golem
than
de
just
huesos.
2 skeletons.
Give or take, maybe tree. Maybe tree.
Let's see. Some
No
people
consume
are
mana, consume
saying
otros
they have
8 de
a
mana.
bit of sound issues.
Que debería ya estar
Oh,
en
yeah.
negativo.
Yeah, I see there.
Sound's cutting out a bit. Uh-oh. Sound is okay now?
Okay.
Yeah? Okay, good. Awesome.
Sorry.
Good to hear.
So we have a golem.
Maravilloso el ejército.
What I don't even know what a bone
Golem of bones.
Claro, siempre tienes un ejército de este
we
tipo,
had- we had a
variopinto, donde
leftover,
entra
yeah,
el,
archer over
el
there.
perrete que se te une,
And
yo qué sé, la arañita que se cae de la cama, cosas de esas.
I love that he just comes in and he's like, hey, you know what? I don't like you guys. And leaves. Refuses to elaborate.
that's all about it. Let's see. So we're doing pretty well.
Yep.
16 rounds in, actually. Pulling you back.
Can you
that's
check real
one.
quick? Can you check that razorback, or what is it
The
called
razorback.
again? Yeah, the
It's the
razorback.
razorback, yeah.
Can you right click on him? Oh, I love these guys. Sorry, I just have to look at them. They're really cute.
You like a little
Parece un
porcupine?
puerco espín, ¿no?
I mean, they're a little
Porque es un
bit. I
puerco
don't know
espín
if I
de,
would
de las
keep one as
sombras.
a pet. I'm more of a rat person and a bird person, which is also why I always pick rats in this game. But yeah.
Yeah, the razorback is pretty nice. It has a range attack, 1 AP,
Hostia,
so
le
it
pega
can move
bastante,
quite
eh.
a lot.
Yeah.
Also quill hide, so if it gets attacked by melee, it does some damage back.
Yep.
Um,
They're good for when
O
you
sea,
play
que tiene
nature.
también damage pack, como dice,
so
que refleja
we have
daño.
a very mixed
Si le
stack.
pegas te devuelve 3.
That army is just a mismatch of everything. I
But
love
Alfred has not bothered with this infestation.
it. Oh, it just was like, you know what? You clean that up. So we shall.
This one I'll send back to the city as well. And where are we gonna go with you?
Ooh, there's a large monster. Then I don't think you want to deal with that.
No, do we want to take a look underground? Have you been underground? We've seen a little
We
bit.
could. Oh, look at
Underground.
that.
Mira el pasaje se ve ahí.
There's a golden gate
The Golden
down
Gate.
there.
Okay.
The Golden Gate.
I'll say we go.
La
If
puerta
we have
dorada.
to, we go overtime.
Uh
We're not gonna win it,
Just to give it a try.
but we're gonna give it a
Sure.
try.
Okay. I like that idea. Yeah.
Soul Overflow.
Oh, nice. Soul Overflow. I queued this up a little bit ago. It's just a nice buff spell for our units.
Yeah.
But we get to pick a new tome.
Ah,
Let's see what
pueden
we got.
pillar un nuevo tomo. A ver.
After your
Va, pero no, de
once
tier
you've
2 todavía no
finished
salen, porque
a
tienes que
bunch of
coger uno de
research
tier
in the
1.
first tome,
¿Y cuál
you get
cogerías?
to pick
Evoker,
another one. In this case,
fuego
up
con
until
almas,
tier
tío.
three,
¿Qué va a
you
ir?
can
Vaya por tomo de la
pick,
horda.
Any tome that
any
you
tome
want.
of the affinities. 4 and 5, like we discussed, have a
Requirement at least for the amount of affinity, which I think was 6, and at least 2 tier 3 tomes.
No,
you have to
naturaleza
have
no
on.
me,
But
no
we
me llama ahora.
almost, for example, reached Shadow Affinity 6, which meant that if we had
School
taken,
of
for example, the
Cryomancy.
Draining Blade, we would not have
Y más
been,
Shadow
we
Affinity,
would not
meterle.
have to pick
Ponete
any
el 7
Shadow
ya.
Tome and then get to do 2 tier 3 tomes of any other affinity and still be able to get the tier 4 Shadow Tome.
So, I'm not sure. We could do Cryomancy, but we've seen Cryomancy.
Yeah.
We've seen Enchantment.
I have a favorite of mine to pick,
Okay.
which is
Evocation.
Home
Van a
of the Horde.
meterse en mística ahora. Yo me metería en Horda. ¿En
Alright,
Horda o en
Have we
Shadow?
already seen this one or not?
I don't think in depth. Well, technically, all of these have been shown in depth because
El de la Horda. Mola más el otro. Es el otro era de fuego,
Fair
¿no?
enough, fair enough.
But
Feel free to pick something else if you
no,
want.
because I think what
El
the
mock
vibe
camp
here
tiene,
is, you
claro.
know, a bunch of tier 1 skeletons, Blaze of the Horde.
Exactly.
Spawn,
Yeah, there you go. You're understanding what I'm saying here.
Interesante, ¿eh?
I think even summon irregulars, which is one of the spells, might be able to summon a skeleton out of nowhere. So
Could be fun. Fury to get them strengthened, or do we just go for the transformation?
transformation, man. Spawnkin transformation. Let's go.
Let's see. Shall I also just queue up some more skeletons then?
La verdad es que es bastante interesante cómo desarrollas
More skeleton,
el,
always good.
de acá, la facción.
them into bone
Es
golems
bastante
later if you
interesante
want.
porque
Hurry
cuando
up.
tú ves en el
I don't think
Planetfall
this is
todo
No.
toda la investigación que tienes te abruma un
Lots of
poco,
tiny
pero aquí
frogs
como
with
lo vas
tiny
viendo por
frogs, yeah.
tomos, lo vas viendo como si fuera un puzzle,
Yep, definitely.
yo creo que te vas a
mean,
quedar
you just
mejor
need to
con
stretch
ello,
the
porque
game
vas a saber que el tomo de la Horda te da esto, el tomo de la Nigromancia te da esto,
I
el tomo
believe
de
in
las
us.
almas te da esto.
Let's go
Y
down
no va a
there.
ser, yo creo que va a ser
Ow.
mejor. Uy, va.
Oh, well, look at that. Remember those guys.
Sí, le ha matado al...
Proceed unharmed for now.
Yeah, we already killed one of you guys, but you know, you guys can go along.
Qué putada, si le ha
look at
matado.
that.
The domain is right next to it, that's why.
It's right
Irina,
there.
mira dónde estaba.
Oh, and they hate us. They hate
Nos ha
us
jodido,
so
han
much.
matado al otro.
Yeah, 25% chance of them declaring war on us.
Yeah.
We'll see. But as we saw, Masters of Order, their people have anointed people. Their units have anointed people.
Mm-hmm.
They have Angel Eyes. This free city also has Sanctuary, which is a special province improvement that
Yep.
functions as a spell jammer.
Cannot be raised either. So.
And nothing can be pillaged, which is a problem.
Yep.
The ruler statue, which actually is interesting because for them it doesn't really make that big of a difference, but for us, it would be
It's
great to
would be pretty good. Yeah.
have.
Muy interesante todas las combinaciones que puedes hacer. No me voy a cansar de decirlo.
A difficult one.
Resurrect Unit, which is a tactical one, and Intimidation Aura, which
Intimidation
just means
Aura.
that we're scared of them.
I mean, I would be scared. They're angel guys. We kind of did horrible things to one of their members.
That's how things work.
Yeah. I mean, we are evil after all.
You go down there. We're gonna do the infestation.
Yeah. Let's get
Venga,
rid of
por
that
ese.
infestation before it starts hampering us. Let's take a sip of water.
So let's quickly see new Empire development skills. Ooh, Death Magic. Always like Death
Que
Magic.
tiene muchísimo Imperium, ¿eh?
Because that gives us more casting
5
points
de combat
when a unit
casting
dies in
points.
combat.
Yep.
And let's be real,
Uf,
skeletons
bien,
are
eh.
dispensable.
Yeah, they're gonna die. So.
Per unit death o kill.
That
Muerta,
just bringing
o sea,
more
te-
profit to us is pretty good.
Oh,
Cuentan las dos.
We're cutting out for a bit because I
Uh-oh.
think the little flashy for little Wi-Fi.
I see.
Also,
How will resurrect unit work? Will it die after combat as HP is temporary?
Otro esqueleto.
So, no, they actually come back with 1 normal HP and the rest of it is temporary HP. So they will resurrect sometimes with full health or whatever amount of health that the spell says.
War Party.
But you can use sometimes
te ha
get to
mandado un
keep them
army.
after battle, but on 1 HP they need some time
Y tienes
to
infestación de monstruos
know,
ahí. Buah,
get
menudo
back
bicho.
from the fact that they just died and came back. But it does work, so you can get the unit back and keep it after.
Y está ahí
combat as
abajo
well.
el otro, el humano.
all right. So I think we're gonna quickly do the
You were saying? Oh, look at that.
So Laurel, despite being at war with us, has heard a lot about us.
Yeah.
And he wants our knowledge. And I don't think we're gonna give him any.
I don't think we're gonna give him anything unless he actually gives us something in return, which he doesn't.
Well, we could get gold, but I'd rather have
All
small.
this worthless. Give us bones.
So here we see the reinforcement range a bit in action as well.
Yeah.
Well, technically for the army adjacency, this would have worked anyways, but
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do this.
Oh, let's go.
Wow.
Cheaters. Cheaters.
Nah, you'll be fine. Let's go in
Venga,
there.
manual. Este es de los
See if
bonitos.
the manual works. I mean, we have some tier 3s.
There's plenty of bones here to gain.
Plenty of bones to get.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Sprint, charge strike, always nice. Pole arms to the front.
Mm-hmm.
You to the front.
Look at that movement. He's just moving sideways like a real crab.
Burning strength. That's a 1.
¿Qué va a tirar? Ese es el... Ah, ese es el Fiery.
Pause screen.
See?
Escape does not deselect, and I keep forgetting that sometimes. Let's see.
Since he's flying, he should be able to fly over units later. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I can fly there. Move you.
Ahora todos, exactamente. A los 4.
Going.
Oof.
Was that worth it? Because the true strike
Qué
only
bueno,
has
¿eh?
the turn. Yeah.
Claro, el de nivel 3, el
yeah,
hada
I'm
ese.
sure, actually.
18
But, you know what?
tiene de
You can
mantenimiento,
get
de
it
maná.
back.
Mira todos para adelante. Pégale ahora
The
un
Razorback
hechizo.
are a larger problem to me.
Oh, look at those entwined. They're really going for your back
Tiene
line, by
arriba
the
hay
way.
unas arañas.
Yeah, well.
No, ¿qué son? Unas arañas, unos esqueletos.
You just
Until you did that. And they realized, oh, wait.
on the defense. Let's see. Bone Golem is also a charger.
Look at that. There he
Ooh.
goes.
I love the little crab here. And of course,
Y se va a entrar también con el martillo, por lo que veo.
as well. Also, these are tier 1 units.
Hostia, 41.
Bonk him on the head.
Le ha roto la cabeza. No, no
wanna
ataques
go
a esos, ¿no?
there? Do I wanna...
I don't know how well they'll fare against a bunch of pigs and then 2 razorbacks next to them. You did say they are expendable.
Yeah, but I only have one of them.
Yeah, you only have one of them right now.
Claro.
So let's just do that.
Lo va a dejar muy jodidos. Y ahora la Fiery... No, pero también la Fiery está.
That's not something I want to do.
Venga.
So,
There you go. Get them
18.
poisoned as well.
I mean, they have
Se va a
to-
pegar
oh, I
con,
go here.
con ese.
Yeah. And then you just poke them.
And then hopefully that also helps dodge a
Bueno.
couple of things.
Flojito.
Let's see. We can...
Ahora te va a atacar toda la marabunda. Bueno, vas a tirar un hechizo ahora. Pero te van a atacar
So
todos.
we didn't have the... Oh, no, we
Bueno,
didn't
yo
have
creo
the
que
transformation.
no pueden.
No-
O sea,
no
al final te
spell
pueden
yet
atacar
from
todas
the
las unidades,
point
porque son
forward.
todas melee.
Not yet. So we just do this.
Pretty good.
So-
See what they're up
Ah,
to.
bueno, pero mira, esas tiran. Pues ahí lo tienes.
Nothing too much.
Claro, tiran los
Yeah.
pinchos. Justo.
See, that first strike does pay
Yeah,
off.
that's a good one. That piggy,
Yeah, they're shock units, so they cancel
Bueno.
retaliations.
except for the
golem.
bone golem, because he's too large. He has charge resistance.
Charge resistance?
Yes,
Charge
which
resistant.
means that when it gets charged, it doesn't actually get knocked
bueno.
out of defense mode and can still retaliate.
Oh, and it has corp.
So, hide to
Cohesión
nom
corpse,
on some
qué bueno.
piggies.
Nom, nom, nom.
There we go.
See, that's how it goes.
A aguantar.
Why did they?
Para algo es un golem.
Actually, take you out.
Get rid of them.
Because I'm thinking I can get some extra movement here when I do this. I do that. That's a.
There's some good stuff.
We have plenty of
Se va
options.
para
This
ellos,
is
para esos de
a
atrás.
doable fight. Though they did get displaced a different direction than you would expect.
I think the displacement indeed is like, oh, well, maybe the obstacle was in the way. It doesn't matter.
That could be.
Yes. Get rid of those.
Buena.
And then we get to you.
Lo tiene, no, desde ahí no lo flanquea, ¿no?
See, low risk.
Pues se pueden ir a por los
what
guardos
risk.
tranquilamente, ¿eh?
Just keep on at him.
Como
That
no
angel
cubras
man
ahí
is
esa
really
parte.
pulling his weight, by the way.
Claro. Pero va a
He knows
atacar a los
where they are,
piqueros, ¿no?
he
No a los
knows where
guardos.
he needs to
Pero,
be.
a ver, si es
He
que...
does. In the middle of the pile of bones.
I mean, that's the only
Uy,
way
voy a atacar al Warlord, ¿eh?
They're having at him. And he's having none of it.
Ah, afuera. Si es que los héroes aquí son bastante duros. En el 3 te los violan en un momento, ¿eh? Como te
Look at
descuides
that.
un poco, te abren el culo.
So, very low morale.
Yeah, you can
The
see the
flanket,
morale
no?
system setting in.
Me ha perdido un modelo, ¿eh?
As they lose heart, they see their comrades being pummeled aside by a crab and a angel man.
A bone crab.
Bone crab and bone angel man.
Let's see. So poison, that should die soon. I'll just do this for a
Venga.
second. Let's keep going. Yeah, you need to move. That's why
Yep.
retaliations are so nice here.
Go.
Se sube arriba, Como tiran. Buah, están dando,
And you did not die of the
Al
poison.
piquero.
You almost died of the poison.
So close.
bueno, se muere
Come
ya.
on now.
Y ahora supongo que el piquero. Bueno, no le quita mucho, Al ser una unidad montada tampoco le quita demasiado.
Oh, wait. Yes, +8 movement.
Ah, hola, buenas, Creator. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás?
Far, but it's good enough. You
Como
can
hoy ha habido
retreat
stream especial de la
maybe,
comunidad, hemos decidido, pues bueno,
Retreat what?
darle un poquito de caña. Pero vamos, lo puedes ver después. Y ahora me tienes aquí un ratito, nada, unos 10 minutitos para preguntarme lo que quieras.
That's fair.
Esto
Oh,
es
it
un
can
stream
kill it,
que
yeah,
han
you're
hecho la comunidad, bueno, la comunidad, los desarrolladores, hoy. Y lo estamos viendo en diferido. Lo han hecho a las 2 de la tarde.
Oh, no, they're
Y nos
running
hemos
away.
conectado,
They're
lo hemos
straight up like,
puesto.
no,
Y es el
this is
Age of
enough
Wonder
for us.
4. Están empezando una partida para que veamos cómo es el desarrollo de los primeros turnos. Con una facción de ranas Shadow que roban almas, Totalmente pasada de vueltas. Con esqueletos y todo eso. ¿El juego? ¿Cuándo sale?
Okay, yeah,
El juego
fair
sale el 2 de
enough.
mayo. A tomar por culo.
Hero
Ring of Endurance. I think he earned that one.
levels up. Ring of Endurance. We're not gonna keep playing, but you know, decking our heroes out is important.
They're fun. Get Soul Collector on him.
El combate no te gusta, Oscar Calle. Buenas,
What did we say
Bienvenido.
we liked on our hammer unit?
Supongo
Was
que
it
sí que
the
aparecerá.
signature skill?
Yeah,
Hombre,
we
el
wanted to get him
combate es lo
demon
que es.
step,
Puedes hacer
but that is
autocombate,
unfortunately
pero
not
siempre
there yet
los
until
cálculos de la
he gets
IA
level
no
5.
funcionan igual.
We'll just give him. Actually, hold the,
Hold the weak is pretty good.
there.
There you go.
Let's
El
see.
combate me está pareciendo un poco más lento que en el 3, eso sí. Veremos cómo va, pero las opciones de personalización y de mover el imperio me parecen espectaculares, Me está pareciendo. A ver, yo que sé, al
Yeah,
final
let's see. We
estos
can
juegos
get
son un
Brand
poco
of
más lentos,
Wrath.
todos los de Paradox.
Do we have a unit that
Solo tienes que ver Crusader Knights o el Europa Universalis.
Bone Golem would get it.
Pero vamos, me parece que tiene muy buena
wait,
pinta.
do I have
Habrá que
you?
verlo. ¿Qué sensaciones cuando lo
Chat, I
cojamos?
can get you closer.
Oh,
I cannot
not
yet.
this turn.
Bueno, y este se va a meter al
Are you
final
ready
en el Golden.
for
En
the
el
Golden
palacio
Gate?
este dorado. En la puerta dorada.
Well, where's the
Golden Gate.
bridge?
It's maybe inside. You'll find out.
Okay, Golden Gate.
A 100
So
de,
let's actually
de oro,
because all of these structures
Esta vez
have
que
nice little logos.
añade
Yes,
Fénix.
kind of skip them, but I feel
Hostia.
like this is the big one that we should pay attention to it.
Da
Sure.
dinero.
As you know from H on the Street, golden cigarettes were already prominent there, but here they might
qué te vas a
have
encontrar
like,
ahí?
some extra role about the Archon civilizations of old.
Yeah, because it mentions indeed the Archon civilization raised these monolithic structures at great cost. Scholars speculate they were once utilized as portals to other worlds. However, with the Ziggurats' original builders now long gone, those with opportunistic and potentially sinister motives come to try and unravel its forgotten powers.
So yeah, maybe that's like something about portals and something about it being called Golden Gate.
So this is claimed, we don't care.
We don't care at all.
The
Dormant
Dormant Gate. You approach a looming golden gate. Its golden halls are lined with statues of ancient
Sí,
archons looking down
sí,
upon the
sí, sí.
visitors.
Tienes razón, Oscar.
Before
Sí.
long, you and your troops enter a grand hall with a rune-covered arch at the opposite end. It is said these structures were once used as gates to other worlds, but this one has been dormant for ages. At least until you step inside.
Bueno,
Suddenly, the ancient
a leer
arch
esto porque esto será
crackles
un
with
evento
energy.
de
A
los
startling
interesantes.
vortex appears in its center. Shadows emerge behind the veil. So let's see.
¿A qué te refieres cuando dices
There are
facciones tier 4?
special effects that are coming up in this fight.
Oh God! Wait,
Dices
no.
Yeah, you know this
No,
one.
dices
I
las
haven't played
unidades.
this one.
Ahí
You
está.
haven't played this one. Oh,
No,
great. That's gonna be your first time.
tienen unidades de hasta tier 5 aquí, cuidado,
This is 3 waves of combat.
Well,
Unidades
it's
de
not
hasta tier
3
5
waves
allá.
of entire
Y hay
combats, but yes,
investigación de
there
tier 5
are
también,
additional enemies that spawn
Hostia,
over time as
chaval.
you go
¿Va a
into
entrar
it.
a pegarse?
You could try and bolster
Es que
yourself,
vamos,
but
es que es
unfortunately you don't
dorado,
have
no puedes
mana,
tener
so
ejército.
let's just go in there and see how long we last.
Pues no lo sabemos todavía, Cujeito.
yeah,
Es que no
what
tenemos
What are
poca
you doing to
información.
me?
This is one of the hardest ancient wonders.
Mira qué combate más
you're
bonito. A ver qué tiene.
Two lost wizards.
Yeah,
El bicho ese grande,
the
¿qué coño
portal
es?
opened, lost wizards, and yeah, a bunch of people came out.
Tier 4, Mage Bane.
Is horrible.
The Mage
¿Y
Bane is
ese
the
que no se
worst
ve?
one always
Hostia.
because
Vaya
It has
bicho.
devour for spells.
you
Unidad
can cast
mítica de
spells.
tier 4.
Basically, this thing is a walking spell jammer.
Mhm.
Literally, you cannot cast spells while this is active.
Yeah. And
Ya.
trying to get to it is also tough because
Eso
it's
se resuelve
quite
echando
sturdy.
partidas entre nosotros. Así que ya sabes, cuando salga, si lo compráis, echamos partidas entre
Again,
nosotros.
This is more gonna be like, how long can you survive?
Pero sí es verdad que la
We're
IA...
gonna do it.
Y mira que con el chat GPT ahora se podrían hacer cosas
Yeah,
interesantes, pero la IA, macho, no sé... Hay pocos juegos que tengan buena IA, ¿eh?
In the
Madre
Death
mía,
Diary,
qué
yes.
bichos, mira,
And it
mira, mira
even
qué
features
bichos
some different
que
enemies from
vienen.
different adventures, so.
Ahora vas y le gana a este.
Stairs.
Es capaz, este es el desarrollador, tiene truca la
Go
máquina.
down the stairs to your death.
No.
O como dice Oscar,
To your second
como la IA
death.
es tan mala, viene con un ejército chorra
What about third
y te
death?
muestro cómo soy capaz de ganar a esta IA tan chorra.
That's
¿Te
true.
das cuenta? No es porque sea desarrollador, es porque no tenemos desarrollada la IA bien.
Do heal. This is on a cooldown.
Sure.
It's on a cooldown.
Yeah.
Ah, venga, a curarse.
So,
Oh, that was soothing.
oh, it's not even 3 waves. It's 4 waves
Venga.
of combat.
No, it's the initial fight, and then there's more.
Buah, y ahí tiene
enemies
3 waves
spawning
de
over time, so you have to
eventos
be
negativos
fast,
que
you
le
can't
pueden
just
reventar la
wander
cabeza.
around.
So, are you telling me that if I was fast enough to kill these units before this triggers, it's over?
Yeah.
I don't have those skills. Look
Venga.
at how little damage this does.
Yes.
Tiene lightning
That's
weakness.
nothing.
With lightning weakness.
That is nothing. But you can at least soulbound it. Oh, it resisted it. That's too bad. It also has charge resistance, so you charging in is not gonna actually do that much. But
Te putea.
Well,
You know,
No,
I'll
después no
take
puedo
the
utilizar
retaliation
hechizos
on
en
this
combate,
unit
¿eh?
is, the living fog.
yeah,
Out of frame. Sure.
get it sundered a little bit, you know.
Ahí, haciendo de daño.
This is.
Maybe you can web them with your little Spider-Man, and then you can actually get them stuck for a bit. Oh, you can't reach them.
¿Te vas a comprar completo,
Good luck. Okay.
Oscar?
That does not deselect.
Yo esperaría a ver cómo salen las expansiones, pero sí que es verdad que te ahorras algo de dinero. No sé.
Yes, Frostfire Detonation.
Veremos.
Sure.
See, signature skills.
Yo igual
Already
también me tengo que
coming
comprar
Yeah.
completo porque si vamos a mover aquí
For
en
how
el
little?
canal
The
mucho,
little ping of their little HP bar.
through.
habrá que
We're not
jugarlo
surviving
bien
very long.
y comentar
Let's see
estrategias
how many waves you can
y compartir
get.
facciones que
I
queremos
mean, I can
nosotros.
stall till they all spawn. That's a difference.
Fair enough. Well, I don't know if you can get it to the last wave. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's another one.
This is fine. These are spirits.
They're spirits.
Hasta con los
Those are
espíritus.
astral Wisps.
Yeah.
No, is it gonna do the? It does the
El mago ese,
Yeah.
madre mía, se lo va a llevar por delante, ¿eh? Igual que, que a nosotros el otro día el ejército ese que apareció en el directo del hecho Wonder
Hey
3
man,
con un
it's
dragón.
like turn how much?
Que bueno, estuvimos a punto de
and you're
ganarle,
trying
pero es
to
que al
do
dragón
golden
había
gate.
que le matara, ¿eh?
Yeah, maybe I
Mira,
should
mira,
have
mira,
gone
mira el ojo, ese chaval
So
está
the
devorando.
lost wizards did
Unidades,
use
chaval.
a very interesting spell.
Qué chulo.
If I survive the turn, I'll
Quería
try to
enseñarnos
select
cómo la
someone
caga,
else.
¿no?
I think it might cast it.
Que al mago ese se echa para atrás,
Oh,
saca
it
ahí unos
summoned
bichos de
another
tier
unit.
3.
Like there
Este va a
weren't
reventarle
enough.
la cabeza.
Oh, and my unit isn't safe now.
Yeah, so we'll just do whatever it feels like.
Hala. Yo sé por qué ha
50-50
entrado
for
aquí.
Whether it attacks us or the unit.
Sí,
Oh, okay, that's good. And
También,
oh,
Oscar.
he survived.
So lost
Hombre,
wizards,
Paradox,
the wizards now have this ability
como
called
desarrolladores,
Tome.
ya tienen mucho, o sea, como
I'm
empresa.
90% sure
Ahora
this
sí, los
just
desarrolladores sí que están un poco
basically
aparte de Paradox,
gets
porque
any
supongo que será la
spell
gente que
that
vino de
exists
Triumph
in the game
Studios.
and allows them to
Que es un
use
estudio
it as
chiquitito.
its ability.
Yeah.
Cuando lo
they
compró
get
Paradox.
a random tactical spell, basically, from one of the tomes, because they were once wizard kings as well, that have gone mad in the astral sea. And one of them, for example, got a spell called Conjure Astral Keeper, I believe, which
Toma,
allowed
toma.
it to
Por lo
summon
menos se va a
that
cargar a uno.
unit, that astral unit over there.
Por lo menos se va a cargar a uno.
Yeah. I can get 1 kill in.
Oh, you can get the Banshee.
¿Cuál te está diciendo? Por lo menos
I can
uno.
get the lowest tier out of
You
it.
can
Venga,
get,
venga.
You can return the
Uy, que lo mata.
bones to dust.
Lo va a matar, lo va a matar. Va a matar por lo menos a uno.
Jordi, I'm proud of you. You managed to get off a kill. That's good enough for me.
Muy bien. Pero menudo ejército.
Yeah, the UI freaks out a little bit.
Regeneración, el bicho ese, el demonio ese, madre mía.
Let's see what they do.
Forbidden Tome.
Oh,
no.
yeah, sure. Okay.
No, this.
Oh,
Otro,
he
un
summons
pescado
another
ahora
one.
sacado, un pescado
He's
demoníaco.
loving this.
No, this one is.
Madre
There
mía,
you
los bichos
go.
esos, ¿eh?
I came across this one a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I love the PFX on it as well. I'm just like, okay, I guess I'm just screwed now.
Honestly, the
Pobre
whole
rana,
map,
eh?
The second wave is about to spawn.
Yeah. You're doing not too bad.
Ahí aguantando, ¿eh?
I love that the toads are still fighting back and then
De
get
verdad es que
stunned.
menuda matanza de final, ¿eh?
Let's see.
Sí, claro, sí, Oscar. Triumph Studios.
Gonna burn.
Exactamente
You're
lo
not
que te
gonna
comentaba,
web them?
que es verdad que Paradox como empresa tiene mucho dinero, pero que lo bueno es apoyar a los desarrolladores que son de la antigua
Let's do a
Triumph
little bit
Studios.
of
Al
chip
final,
damage.
que era un
Sure.
estudio pequeño.
It will stun that one, I believe. The
It
astral
provides
serpent.
Something.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to move out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I can at least
¿Qué va a
attack
hacer?
something. Living fog.
Pues ya por ver finalizar el stream, porque ya va a acabar, pero la enculada final está siendo épica, ¿eh?
Okay damage. I mean, it's not gonna,
Me están poniendo hasta nerviosos.
You're not gonna get there probably this combat, but.
Mira, al final
Okay.
matar al demonio. Venga, matar al demonio.
Do you want to do A,
Hostia,
chip
le está
damage,
dando, ¿eh?
or B, chip damage?
Do I want to do it with or without retaliation?
Yeah. Let's see. Oh,
Que ha
there's
caído
some
por-
new
ah, bueno,
ones.
verdad, ese
Oh,
es el
there's another
evento.
one.
You're enjoying this. Wait. Oh, wait. Is that the portal back there?
Yeah. You can maybe get over there if you don't get killed this turn.
Sí, básicamente eso.
Summoning more.
Nowadays, we
Aquí
can't
ahora en
take
este
control
juego,
of-
cuanto
There
más
it is in the
grande,
back.
más fuerte, ¿no?
I
Mira
can't
qué
get
bichos, pero
closer.
mira, ¿has visto?
Yeah, I do restrict the camera movement a little bit on some of these maps. Maybe I should allow you a little bit further so you can actually see the cool gate in the back there. That's pretty cool.
Nah,
Mira, ha sacado otro
that's
bicho
where
por
they
detrás, tío.
That's
Los magos esos. Claro, son de nivel 5, ¿no? Los magos, por lo que veo.
Oh, that would be cool.
Boy.
Madre mía. Anda.
The game crashed.
Bueno, no lo compré, que
Wow,
les ha
what a
craseado
way.
al final, ¿eh?
What a way to end that fight. I think the game was like, you know what? You really
Les ha
just
craseado.
couldn't finish that fight, her. I'll finish it for you.
Well, we were playing on hot code, relative hot code.
Ya habría que
That is
tenerle.
fair.
Les
That
ha
is fair.
craseado el
So,
juego al
I
final.
think this is
Ha
gonna
sido
be
tan
it for the
enculada que
stream.
les ha
And I
enculado
think
hasta el
the
juego a
tournament
ellos.
end.
Our undead
Ay,
frogs
que me
will
meo.
be drowned forever
Bueno,
under
esto
the
ya acaba.
astral sea that just spilled forward from the Golden Gate.
Exactamente, eso ha sido eso. Le han
that
dado
was
el
great.
botón, le han
Well,
petado a
for
porta para
what
que no
it's worth,
viéramos cómo
Jordi,
les
you,
terminaban de encular,
stood
¿eh?
your ground.
Qué bueno.
I held my
Longer than I see most people hold their ground against that particular encounter. Most people just run back to the retreat zones the first time they go in
Bueno,
there, and
pues
they're
nada,
like, nope,
vamos
nope,
a ir
nope.
cerrando por aquí ya,
that
porque
makes
está
sense.
acabado.
Yeah, that makes sense, but for the stream we have to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I
Sí,
think that's it.
exactamente, eso es lo que
I think
mejor
we're
se ve
gonna
ahora
call it
mismo, la
there for
variedad
us.
de
Sure.
y las
The
opciones de
dev diary we
personalización,
passed
de ir
for, so I think the dev diary
evolucionando
should be up.
desde una facción que pueda empezar siendo un, yo que sé, de Shadow, que vaya yéndose a Horda, por ejemplo, o a otras cosas. Es bastante interesante. Bastante interesante. Sí. Bueno, vamos a ir cerrando ya aquí el stream, ¿vale? Llevamos aquí ya prácticamente, que llevamos 2 horitas y 11. Simplemente os voy a recordar que en el canal hoy he subido como contenido el nuevo vídeo que explica un poquito el diario. Ya tenéis aquí, explorando el territorio, ¿vale? Os lo dejo por aquí, por si lo queréis ver. Sí, y nos vamos a ir moviendo nosotros hacia Twitch para jugar Persona 5. ¿Vale? Os voy a dejar, como os digo, esto aquí. El nuevo vídeo, que es un poquito el resumen. A ver. Ese sería el nuevo vídeo que hemos subido hoy al canal. Vídeo resumen del diario de la semana pasada. Y nada. Muchas gracias a todos los que habéis visto por aquí. A Cujetor, a Oscar, Héctor. ¿Eh? Está muy alto. Ahora se me oye mejor. Está muy alto esto entonces, ¿no? Ahora bajamos un poco. Es que no tengo medida. Ahora, ¿no? Vale, lo dicho, que tenéis ahí el vídeo, como os he comentado. El nuevo vídeo. El canal. Y nada, que nos vamos a ir moviendo todos hacia Twitch para jugar lo que jugamos en Twitch, que son otro tipo de juegos. Muchas gracias a todos los que habéis estado aquí apoyando este directo, por supuesto. Mil gracias a todos. Y nos vemos mañana. Mañana por la noche a las 11 aproximadamente. Seguimos jugando Age of Wonder 3, ¿vale? Seguimos jugando Age of Wonder 3. La campaña del nigromante que estamos jugando mañana a las 11, hora de europea central, hora española. Muchas gracias y nos vemos. Y los de personas, dadme 5 minutitos que cambio toda la configuración. Cambio toda la configuración y vuelvo a entrar, que tengo que poner el 2K para el para el persona y conectar la Xbox. Venga, muchas gracias, nos vemos. Hasta luego.